Hey everybody, welcome back to the second episode of the You Should Know podcast. Thank you so much for all the support and all the encouragement on the first episode. It surpassed any expectation I had, but that's enough of me. Y'all know about me. Today, we have a guest that is literally the epitome of why I started this podcast.
No, dude, chill.
You have, bro, your wisdom and the gems you can give to these people. I know it's just like everything I wanted this podcast to be.
Dang, dude.
But let me give them the rundown. He was voted the 2017 and 2018 best personal trainer in Austin, Texas. His goal is to help you be physically and mentally healthy. And you can sign up for his online PT and programs at linktr.ee/Izzy Elubaidi. It is the one, the only. Izzy Elubaidi, man. I appreciate you coming on here.
I'm glad to be here, dude. I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm so bummed again that they didn't hear what we talked about in the beginning before it all went on.
That's what, like, we've been in here for probably 3 minutes. Great conversation already. It's been great. So many gems, and they're only for me.
I know. They're literally just for you.
Yeah, but
Dang.
let's start from the beginning, because I like to do a beginning, middle, end for my podcast. Well, beginning, middle, now.
I like that.
So your beginning is super unique. Whenever I was doing prep for this podcast, I was looking at stuff and I was like, no fucking way.
Wait, I'm going to pause you. You did your research, which is awesome, by the way. I want to be like everybody listening. That's super pertinent because I've been on some things where it's you find out who is who the moment of, and that's not super, you know what I mean? Like,
you can miss so many good things.
Yeah.
If you go in having just an idea
yeah.
of who you're interviewing or who you're having a conversation with, you can get so much more out of it.
Yeah, dude. It's intentional.
Yeah. Yeah, and especially with your story, I was literally on your Instagram, and one of your Instagram highlights was, the German flag, and I clicked on it, and it's crazy. Let me let you explain it. So you were born in Germany?
Yeah, dude. So I was born in Germany, a little city called Wilhelmshaven, and I lived there for about 10 years. And then kind of long story short, we moved here to America, started over, you know what I mean, and just kind of rose on the economic rised.
Whichever one. It's our podcast. We can invent words.
I'm trying to think of a dictionary here, but rose on the ranks of like the socioeconomic stratus here in America, and went down this route. Went to college and kind of pursued personal training, but kind of the thing that's kind of the super concise version, right? The details that kind of make the whole German thing pertinent and important to me and worthy of Instagram or posting on Instagram is that like when we moved, my dad took us from our mom when we were young, and I haven't seen her in 16 years. So there's a woman out there, my mom in Germany, wwho hasn't seen her son for 16 years. You know what I mean? The last time she saw me was when I was 10.
Yeah. So
versus like now.
Yeah, like literally just got, because I read this information, but hearing you say it, like chills. Like I couldn't imagine that. Yeah. How do you think that shaped you?
Dude, it's a intense ass question in a good way. I mean man, I mean, so like if you don't have like, so I didn't grow up with that motherly presence, right? So I mean, it did a lot of things. Like I grew up, obviously, I think when we look at like the psychology of not having that kind of feminine energy in your life within your like super like that stage of life where we're just very there's a word for it, I forgot. It's formative years, like within your formative years. I don't know why I blanked on formative. Like I know super intense muscle groups and super medical names of everything, but
formative got you.
Yeah, formative got me. But yeah, so when I'm learning of the world, like from was it like 10 till now, right? I mean, but even then, like from 10 till let's just say 18, that's about 8 years where there isn't a mother there, like your mom. You know, I was fortunate enough to be adopted into a family later on in life, and I had that. But even like it, and her name's Pam. And she, I love her to death, and she knows this. We talk regularly. But like, and I say that, I preface it that way because it can be hard sometimes to be like a foster parent and then there still be like a real parent. Like what a unique dynamic, right? And so it's I had a motherly presence, right? And like a nurturing presence, but I didn't have it for 4 years prior. And when I did have it, it wasn't like my mom, who I knew, who I grew up with, right? There is that chasm still there. And obviously with that too, anyone adopted a parent or a kid in any kind of adoption realm, foster realm, understands when it comes to like familial dynamics, it's so unique. So not growing up with that, man, I mean, it definitely changes you, dude. You know how you view the world, how you view women, yearning for them. Like I grew up just super focused and like hyper focused, almost dependent, like very codependent on women because of that. Like, you know, when they say like daddy issues when, you know, the dad wasn't there or whatever. That's a real thing for other people, like for men who didn't grow up with mothers, or even women who didn't grow up with their mothers, right? Like those things have detrimental effects. But it's cool, man. Like it, you know, that's a negative or an adverse effect of what happened. But I think it from the adverse like effect, like my acting outward from those internal changes, like I made a lot of mistakes that I learned a lot from. So I think even though I grew up with it, like it didn't serve as a crazy hindrance, you know. I wasn't just damaged goods, you know. I wasn't just a statistic that has mom issues or like is weird with feminine energy or something, you know what I mean? Like you make the mistake, and if you're conscious enough, you can understand like, hey, I think I'm noticing these patterns in my relationships, or I'm doing these things. And yeah, if I really ask myself the hard questions, or if I really do the hard thing and evaluate truly and zoom out and zoom in and ask a lot of questions about why you're doing what you're doing, you kind of can trace back to, you know, child trauma or trauma in our childhood.
Do you think, where did you get that introspectiveness from? How were you able to just be like, okay, I know these patterns, I caught that? Because there's people that have grown up in perfect households, no trauma at all, and they can't, you know, realize things about themselves. I
think trauma is trauma / pain. Charles Spurgeon, he's a great philosopher. He says that it serves as a megaphone to rouse us amidst our deafness, right? And so, like, oftentimes growing up, like even zooming back when I was a young child in Germany, like my dad was, a lot of people know this, I shared on a lot of podcasts too, like he was this Pablo Escobar of Germany. He was like the Central Intelligence Agency guy in Iraq, like crazy-ish. Jason Bourne, dude, like the Middle East, beast from the Middle East. Like he was Jason Bourne Sinbad.
That's
you know what I mean? That's like, I can say that, you know what I mean? Like I can put the Arab emoji in there, but like, but that's who he was. And so, I mean, when a guy like that has a kid or has kids, man, like you can imagine it's going to be weird. Like those kids are going to grow up weird. And he was super duper abusive. I mean, you know, we grew up on the laps of prostitutes watching like poker games with like coke on the table, like people getting stabbed. Like you see that stuff, you know, it's nuts, dude. I know. And at the age of like 4 to 8 to 10, so growing up, like I started seeing things that were just not what I thought I was supposed to see. And that's because I had like media and TV, and so I would see how Hollywood or just the media portrayed life, like Zach and Cody or whatever with Shia LaBeouf. What was that? That was a good one. I forgot. Even Stevens.
Even Stevens. Yes. That show, I don't know why as a kid it terrified me. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I think, dude, ever since, anyways, that's side topic. Like, that's when I noticed, I was like, you know, I think kids, like, you're supposed to have fun. Like, you're supposed to frolic and, like, run around and, I don't know, like, just get into fights and, like, you know, play in mud and stuff. And I just wasn't, that's, like, 1-2 random things, right? But I never, we were stuck in our room, like, having to read biology books at the age of 8, like, stuff like that. So, and then we would see, like, sex and like, violence. It was so crazy. So I learned to observe and question through trauma, through, like, novel experience. And I just kind of carried that pattern. I learned that I had to ask questions to find the answers, and I found a lot of answers at an early age through seeing a lot at an early age. But then that introspection, I think, carried over to like my adolescence and even my 20s now, where I can make a mistake quickly and kind of say, okay, why did I do that? You know, a lot of it is relational. You know, again, how we act as a result of our childhood is a result of a lot of our childhood, and so if we have that introspection to see like, hey, why am I doing this? You can notice like, I did this because I yearn for that attention from that person. I really don't know them. I don't like them this much, you know, stuff like that. So, but you don't ask those questions when you don't have trauma. Like when we're comfortable, we don't ask questions. You know, I mean, that's a lot of Austin. Like we're very, very freaking comfortable, dude. Like, and we don't ask any hard questions because we don't have many hardships here, that's true. Okay, we work hard for it, but we just don't. And so, as a result, I think we end up being not introspective. We don't ask a lot of the hard questions. We go through our life as a robot. You know, we don't challenge anything. We don't push the envelope. We listen to all the rules and don't question why it's even in place. Maybe I'm all about following rules. I'm all about doing the right thing. But, you know, the great minds of old say, like, you have the moral duty to disobey an unjust law in a way, you know? So it's, people aren't wondering that, you know, but we need to. It has to do with the body. It has everything to do with the body. Like if we're talking training too, right? Like we don't audit ourselves. We don't wonder what our body ought to feel like or how we ought to move, right? As a basketball player, dude, like your range of motion is everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So
for sure.
if your shoulder range of motion, like that was a horrible explanation, right? But freaking just didn't even get near the rim, dude, right? But like if that's screwed, you're screwed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But you can only know you're screwed if you ask yourself, what does it look like to not be screwed? You know, what is great range of motion? What is an optimal life? How ought I to live? You know,
that's deep.
Yeah.
No, that's really deep. And before we get into the, you know, what you're doing now, the training and everything, you're going back to Germany. You've been working on it for a long time, and recently there's been some big moves forward.
Yes, man. Oh, dude, I'm excited. I got to learn how to contain this, but yeah, man. So I did a lot of this work. I mean, kind of going through all the hoops immigrationally. We came here as refugees, and then we had to turn into asylees, and then we had to turn to residents, then permanent residents. And then I was mailed like a couple of years ago when I was in college. I had my green card mailed to me, but it like everything said it was delivered, but it literally was never delivered. Wow. And I did some research, and there is kind of this like super rampant issue in the USPS, the United States Postal Service, where they like if they notice it's like a green card, some people kind of just snag it and sell on the black market.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of crazy. I mean, my brother, like I had a brother growing up through this, and he went a different route. Like he stayed with my parents. I ran away and got adopted, but he literally just bought like an identity from someone in the dark
allegedly.
Web. Yeah.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I like it.
I got you. Don't worry about
it. Those legalities are on you.
Allegedly. This is all for podcast purposes and entertainment here at the You Should Know podcast.
You just winked. I love it. Why is it so perfect? But allegedly. But that's like, it's a crazy world out there. So I didn't get my green card, man, and I had to go through all of it again. I mean, like it's like thousands of dollars and so many little fine print pieces. But I got all the documents, and now I'm just waiting for a call from the government to go get a stamp, and then I'll be booking my flight and having two of my best friends come with me, kind of documenting it in a way. Yeah, dude. 16 years, man. Like, just picture that.
Can you even imagine what that's gonna be like?
I've tried a couple times, man. And it's something, man. Like, dude, some days I'll think about it and I'll just weep, like a hardcore, unattractive weep, you know, like wailing, you know, like it's nuts. But then some days it just gives me like this peace. I feel as if I'm like at this culmination of a big chapter, a big protagonistic climax in my story, my life story, you know, and I feel like this hero, you know. I've never felt so confident in my life because I'm you know, I am doing something seemingly impossible, you know, like
for sure.
10 years, like I found my mom on YouTube, dude. I saw a video that she posted like, hey, we're still looking for you on YouTube. When I did everything, looking everywhere to find her, like embassies, immigration, I called everybody using as much German as I knew at the time. I'm super fluent in it now. I have to practice it again. But like all that, couldn't find her. And, you know, 20th century YouTube connected me. 20 years ago, dude, 20 years ago, maybe I would say, 20 years ago, because this happened 10 years ago. You don't have any tools to find somebody from this. I literally have to go to Germany. You know what I mean? Maybe the time to get my papers would have taken double the time. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I imagine it, and it just, I'm like, I'm at the end of something big here, and you know, it's hard to gauge like the universe or God or whatever, man. But like, I'm like, this just feels realer than anything, realer than training people, realer than the 9 to 5. This is the real world. This is life outside of Austin. Like, there are kids in this on this planet that go through this, you know. I'm one of them. And most of the time, those kids that go through that, they end up being institutionalized in a clinic. You know, they're mentally just unhealthy, damaged, like, you know, committing suicide. Like, statistically, I shouldn't be here, dude. You know what I mean? And so I know my role, and I've never felt so much purpose and reason in my life, you know, justifying why I do what I do. And so this whole Germany thing hopefully serves as a catalyst to show people the real world, man, and get us to maybe ask these questions that we aren't asking, you know.
That's insane. I'm super inspired. Like, that's unreal. And, you know, good luck to
Thanks,
you.
dude.
And I can't wait to, it's going to be on Instagram where you
Yeah.
Okay,
What a weird question, though. Like, this thing you're about to do, is it going to be on Instagram? Like,
well, because that's, you know, the way the world's, like, connected now. You know, if I want to hear about, you know, the next chapter.
I'm excited, dude. Like, after, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to keep everybody tuned in. You know, I think the cool thing is that, like, I've been battling between, like, you know, honoring the moment and honoring myself in it. Like, can I, getting rid of any expectation. I'm doing all this imagining. I'm like this close to seeing my mom after 16 years.
You can't blame yourself for doing all that.
Yeah, dude, it's a weird mental game,
Yeah.
dude. And now in this training season, I've actually like just slowed down specifically for this Germany thing because it's taken precedence. It's priority number one. But I've just done nothing, just mentally prepping myself for it. Like I can't start a new venture right now. I'm about to go to Germany. I can't do this. So it's been a weird one, man. But we'll see it unfold.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. And going into your career now, whenever you came to the United States, when along the road did you decide fitness? This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm passionate about.
I love that, man. I remember the exact moment when we came here, I stopped playing soccer for a little while. I was playing soccer in Germany. That's like, World Cup winners. Like you're playing Germany. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we came here and we're just starting over. We're like homeless for 6 months. Like there's no way I can play soccer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I started it back up and I just practiced. I played some catch up. I worked really hard and I made it on my high school team. And I remember one of the kids there, David Dewey, one of my good friends, he showed me his protein drink. And I was like, what's that, dude? Why are you drinking chocolate milk? He's like, no, it's something protein. I was like, protein? Like the stuff your muscles made up of? He's like, no, dude. Like if you drink this after you train or you run, like it'll help you rebuild your muscles. You get stronger. And I was like steroids? Like creatine that one kid uses. And then we thought creatine is steroids. So he's like, no, dude, it's like healthy. It's like you eat, like if you eat more, you get stronger. So I was like, can I have it? He's like, no, but I tried it on my own. And I was like, protein, I would look it up and see what it's about. And I learned that you can ingest something and it change your body. You can do something to change your body for the better. You know what I mean? And when I noticed, I was like, I just noticed like a pattern essentially, like, you can breathe, if you run a certain amount, if you do something a certain amount, if you impose a certain stimuli on your body at a certain frequency, a certain result will come about, right? And you can create a desired outcome based on how you tune those frequencies, right, of that workout or the types of workout, whatever. And so I learned that, and I just got so passionate about learning how to change the body. And I think I more so just loved that one can change. Like I grew up super overweight. There was a time where I was super underweight. Like I've been on all the ends of the spectrum because we would eat so much food, and it was like greasy Middle Eastern food, rice and lamb and all that. And I would drink Coca-Cola more than water. Like I would drink 3 liters of Hill Country Fair Cola, dude. Sucralose water, basically.
Yeah.
And so that, I was not healthy. And so when I learned that I could reverse that, dude, I was all in. I was so all in. I wanted to learn more and more about the body. It was crazy.
And you're vegan now, so this is the first time I'm hearing about your crazy diet you used to have.
Yeah, and now you're like, what?
Yeah. So, does your choice of being vegan now, does that come from your childhood? Like, I know what it feels like to eat all this negative food and how my body feels, or was it just like I wanted to try being vegan?
So I'm actually plant-based. There's a little bit of difference. Like, and I know it's crazy because like if someone has a plant emoji on Instagram, you're like, oh, they're vegan.
Yeah.
But plant-based is kind of like, I want to honor both kind of like schools of thought or ways of life. With veganism, it's like a bit more in depth. Like you're not wearing silk underwear because silk comes from silkworms. You're not, you don't eat collagen because I believe that's like bone cartilage from animals. I think some vegans don't eat almond milk even because the pollination process is super taxing on the bees when it comes to the migration and the whole pollination process, right? Even though almond milk is a great plant-based alternative, right? But being plant-based is kind of maybe the step before veganism, and one kind of layman's easy way of saying it, which doesn't do it full justice, I want to make very clear, saying that veganism is kind of like the next level, the step up, or kind of like religious in a sense. Like you're doing it for like the school of thought where you believe that like animals have feelings and they can feel pain, whereas plant-based people might or might not believe that. You know what I mean? And so
makes sense.
And my, at least where I'm coming from, is being plant-based, I wanted to experiment with just making a base, a principal foundation of my diet, plants, and see what happens. And I did. And Prep Tudor has been super awesome in helping me with that. They're a plant-based company here in Austin. And Juice Line, all these awesome like plant-based companies have helped me kind of pursue like now 4 months, I think, of intentional eating, like just with making plants my foundation. And dude, I've never felt this good in my life. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like not just endorsing it for the sake of all the hype, but I didn't want to do it because of all the hype. I didn't want to do it because like the politics and like the, if you're a vegan, you're crazy and you're like a religious nut about it,
Right.
or you're not and you're a horrible person because you're killing animals. I wanted to ease into it, and I actually I was doing an event for Vega. They're a plant-based protein company, and so one of my buddies, one of my best friends, Mike, was there, and he talked to me, and meeting him and his girlfriend and a lot of other plant-based people and vegan people, they kind of showed me like what it was all about, and they were like, it was so cool. It wasn't like down my throat. It was just super chill, and I learned about it over time, and I felt so confident that I got to make that decision. I didn't feel pressure to do it, so I was like, you know what, I think I'm gonna just try to be plant-based for a little while. Like I want to see what happens. I feel like, right, like I had a lot of stuff happen in my life. How about like a little reset? Let's see what happens for 6 months. Anything good worth doing is gonna have like a long-term effect, but you got to do it for a long while. So why not try this plant-based?
Right.
I do get to help make Austin a little bit more sustainable. I get to be intentional with my purchase, my dollars, my eating. You know what I mean? I started kind of being more conscious about like being more sustainable when it comes to waste, or like my shower routine, right? Like the chemicals and parabens and even the containers, right? Like just thinking about like, man, this stuff really stays in the earth forever. It does not biodegrade. It takes thousands and thousands of years for this to even have a dent in it,
Yeah.
So maybe I can live a life with a smaller, like chemical carbon footprint in a way,
Right.
and I wanted to be intentional. So I was like, let's do this. And so I have greater range of motion now, dude. It required me to slow down, which is a super pertinent part of any kind of successful anything.
Yeah.
Slowing down.
Right.
I was able to become way more flexible. I'm weirdly stronger, but I've lost weight and I've lost a little bit of muscle. But I think that's that difference. Like our body has this amazing ability to consolidate muscle usage, right? It's able to go and tell like, hey, I mean, there's the analogy of Milos and the calf, right? Like if you carry a calf over onto a mountain for it to drink water, this is in the storybook Holes as well. As that calf grows and becomes bigger, you become bigger since you've been carrying it over time. It's progressive overload.
Right.
You can progressively induce a dietary change, same thing with mental, but it forced me to slow down, eat more intentionally, cook at home, shop differently, shower differently, think differently. And it's like a cyclical effect, because the actions to be more plant-based made me think and act differently. But because my diet was cleaner and the things I'm ingesting were like better for me, cleaner, non-GMO, like it was a simple, healthy ingredient. It was basic. It wasn't, there weren't chemicals that I couldn't pronounce in it, right? And I started ingesting on like a high frequency. My thinking cleared up. Like I'm thinking clearer than ever.
Yeah.
I feel like this level up. I've been feeling in 2.0 real hard, real long right now, just because I'm like, my ingestion, my audio ingestion, my dietary ingestion, my any stimuli, like I've become intentional about what it is that I'm eating or ingesting, what I'm feeding my eyes and ears and everything. And I just feel so great, dude.
Yeah, and I heard you say it now, and I also saw on Instagram for Vega, I watched the video where you were talking about going plant-based, and you said you can think clearer now, and you really stress mental health on your Instagram and through your training programs. When did you realize that physical health and mental wellness work in tandem?
Dude, yeah. I think the moment I probably failed at like a deadlift or something. I don't remember specifically the moment, but I knew that my workouts were affected if I didn't have a clear head. If I had an argument with a friend or a significant other, my whole day was kind of ruined. And obviously too, if I primed myself, like if I changed how I woke up, and I maybe listened to something motivational in the morning. Maybe I meditated in the morning, right? I just tried all these things. I noticed that my days were better. My workouts were better. I was more in tune with my body. And so I would just experiment, man. Same with the diet. Like I would just experiment and feel out what's going on, what's the result. And I would notice this pattern again. Like, okay, man, like when I get my 8 hours, when I really try to get 8 hours, and the hour before I go to bed, I turn off the TV. If I maybe meditate before bed, I ease into sleep and I sleep deeper, and then I wake up way more refreshed, no bags under my eyes, right? I feel looser. Like I feel so loose. My spine is loose. I have this great range of motion. I listen to a motivational thing while I shower, and then I set my intention for the day, right? That's all brain work. That's all mindfulness, awareness. And then my day just, dude, I felt like I could truly put a stamp of approval on that day. You know what I mean? My stamp of approval.
Yeah. Do you feel like it has your mind and your body have to work in tandem for you to be successful in the weight room, because there's a lot of people that, I know personally that, go through mental health issues and like they can't control it. They can't control when they wake up and they, don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah.
Can they still be successful in the weight room? Like if they want to build a nice physique, do they have to be?
It's hard, man. Like it's kind of the cycle, right? Like you tell people, hey, like, I mean, I have my brother used to be depressed. I used to be depressed. Like, and we're told like, if you're depressed or if you're hurting, go and be outside, impose that stimuli, right? Actual sunlight, actual air, greenery, right? Like different colors. You see the world the way it ought to be seen. When you do that enough, something happens, some sort of like, you're living how you ought to. So you're feeling how you ought to. And those kind of follow suit with each other. In the same way, like if you're depressed, you don't have to, or I'm just using depression as an example, but like you can go to the weight room and still be kind of like not in the zone, but the sheer act of doing it could realign you back into the zone. It might be the very thing that makes the mental get better, right? I noticed that for me. I noticed that working out was a mental, positive effect. Like it had a positive effect on my mental, but I also know that if I started with a positive mental, it affected my workout even more positively, right? So I think they're exclusive and inclusive of each other for sure. It's a weird balance, man, and that's why it's very case by case as well.
For sure.
Like I with my clients or anyone I talk to, there isn't one standard like, you're depressed, like you need to go work out and you'll get undepressed. Like,
for sure.
You know what I mean? So but it's so linked, dude. You look at like even like our mind, right? Like it's our brain, and our brain is a muscle, and our brains first, like it's the brains, if you just look at the structure and kind of the purpose of it and what it does, you notice that its main purpose is to move this body. It's supposed to live, survive, right? Hunt, do. So it's an objective minded muscle essentially. So when you do things, when you move the way your body the way it ought to, when you use your brain the way you ought to, you weirdly start feeling the way you ought to, which is clearer, not depressed, but living like you ought to. It's a t-shirt idea waiting to happen.
I've been hearing it. I'm like, I'll definitely get that t-shirt.
Dude, I gotta learn how to Shopify.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man.
No, yeah, that's great. And outside of, mental health and, all that, really true, deep stuff, there's people out there, majority of people that are just lazy. People are like, you hear this all the time around the, January 1st. It's my year to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And then, it weathers down after a while. Or people are just like, this week I'm going. Why do you think people don't go to the gym? Why do you think people that are like, not just don't go, but have the mindset to go, and then just on like a random Wednesday, they're like, no. How do you lock in? How do you be consistent?
How do you be consistent? Man, it's a hard question, but it's hard because it's simple. You have to do it. Like I know it's the platitude. I read it all. I get annoyed by it too. Yeah. But when you start getting older and you just do more of the right thing, you realize like you just have to do it. Like you can't give up. Yeah. Like the reason why most people give up is because it's hard.
Yeah.
It's look, dude. I mean, how old are you?
20.
20,
yeah.
Dude. I'm 26. Like I remember me when I was 20. You're doing so great for 20. By
I
the way,
appreciate
dude.
that.
Like I would slap my 20 self. But
I appreciate that, man.
But at least in my age, when you get older, like you realize, like, dude, like the world is just a division of people. The people who do the thing they're gonna say, and the people who don't. Yeah. And that's okay. The beauty about this is that people can change.
Right.
That's why these systems and training and all this stuff is in place. But Jefferson says it this way. He says that there are 80% of people who don't think, 15% of people think they think, and 5% of people actually think. And I've kind of noticed in my young, still naive observation of the world, that actions kind of meet that division, that ratio. Most of the people that I meet like aren't thinking, are wanting the easy thing, want to pursue comfort. And then it's that 5 and 15%. But the beauty is that you can be in any of those and change.
Yeah.
Like it is an awareness. Yeah. It is truly an awareness. And people can hear that and they can get upset about it. Because I think they're hearing something they need to hear but don't like it. And the 15% and the 5%, like those people that are truly intentional, or at least trying to truly be intentional, like with a pure motive and pursuing virtue, doing the hard thing, which coincidentally is almost always the right thing.
Yeah.
You know, like they know, they're listening and they're like, no, yeah, I remember I had to go through some traumas. I had to do some things. I had to grow up, right?
Yeah.
But you start realizing like people fall off because it's just hard. Like
Yeah.
we're so used to, I can go on a rant about this, dude, but like we're just used to short-term, like short-term pleasure, short-term fulfillment,
Yeah.
short-term missions, short-term everything.
Yeah.
We forget like this mechanism, the body, dude, it takes a long time to change.
Yeah.
It takes a long time. But if you like, I'm so tempted to create some sort of program where it's like a money back guarantee, 30 days, because if you do sleep for 8 hours, I can guarantee people 100% they sleep for 8 hours a day. And if there's some like weird anomalies here and there, it's still okay. If 90% of your month was 8 hours of sleep, and 90% of the month you had the amount of water you ought to have, and you impose the amount that you need for stimuli when it comes to exercising, and you rehab accordingly, and you eat accordingly the way you ought to for said stimuli, the workout, your body will change, and you will change. I'm also tempted to create like a school, like an academy from like the Greco-Roman era, where you come in and you're one person, and you leave and you're virtuous.
Yeah.
You know, like the great minds of old wanted to do that, but requires that. Like the reason why people quit is because they do a month of burpees and they're really hype about it, and you realize like, dude, only doing burpees didn't do it for you. Like you needed to sleep accordingly. You needed to meditate. Like I know meditating is weird for a lot of people. I get it. It used to be for me. I do it regularly AF now, dude. Like I have to.
I want to get into that. I can't.
Dude.
I've tried because
Headspace. The app.
I heard about. I saw it on an ad on YouTube, and I wish I would have done it. You know, whenever
free,
I was
dude.
learning to meditate. Yeah. So I played JUCO basketball. If anybody knows anything about JUCO basketball, it's super underfunded. So I'm 8 hours on a bus with the 7-footers, and you're all like this.
Yeah.
So I was trying to sleep. It would be like our game would end at 9 o'clock. You'd get on the bus at like 10.
Yeah.
So you're trying to sleep, go back 8-hour drive, and I couldn't sleep. And so I've heard J. Cole talk about it. I've heard other people talk about meditating. So you try to focus on one thing, maybe a sound or something. I honestly don't know how to do it. How do you meditate?
What I like to do is if I don't use the Headspace app, I'm still. I find a comfortable position. That might be laying down. That might be sitting up. Like I want no tension.
Okay.
And I've noticed the best. Like I even encourage you to do floating. Maybe. The reason why I said it is because if you can mitigate any kind of or as much stimuli as possible in your body, then you can really like hone in on your brain and your mind. Yeah. And then I just usually I think. Like I think and look and kind of like this spot right here, and I just like think there, I look there, you know, and I let thoughts come in there. I literally just exist, and if I think something, like oh okay cool, and then I
so you let thoughts come in. So
and then
you're thinking whenever you're meditating.
I'm not though, like because our brain does without us wanting to do it. Like you could be rolling out and like doing rehab, and like a traumatic experience happens or a memory comes up, right? Like. Our brain just thinks. It just does. It's involuntary a lot of times too, but it's very voluntary as well. Yeah. And so you can voluntarily let your brain be involuntary or act involuntarily and have control over it. It's hard. It takes some practice, and it took me spending some time with that Headspace app for sure. Okay. But yeah, man, like it's a direct correlation to any kind of betterment. Because dude, if you can control your thoughts, you can control your emotions. If you can control your emotions, then you can learn how to be patient. You can be a better boyfriend, girlfriend. You can be a better husband, wife, partner, whatever, you know. It's a lot of this is control, man. It goes back to training and success. If we learn how to slow down and just control that deadlift, it's cool to lift it from point A to point B. But if you can slow down and really feel everything, shoulder, scapular retraction, everything, and just lift that perfect line of energy going up, you're so good at that point. That's a cleaner, it's gymnast-esque, it's very graceful. I always think of dancers too. That sounds weird, but like the way they move, it's intentional, it's fluid, and their body, dancers and gymnast bodies have the most strength. Why? Because they pursue that control.
That's really deep. And the thing about my meditate, so whenever I try to meditate, I've done it in my house. I've done it, I try to find the most like secluded place, try to, where I'm comfortable. Yeah. And so, but I have anxiety, like bad anxiety. Same, so when I'm sitting there, I'm just like, oh, that 3,000 things are happening. I'm like,
breathing
nope,
too. I'll tell you, breathing actually. So I can't believe I didn't mention this. Breathing helps, especially with anxiety, in public or whatever too. Like sometimes just like taking deep breaths. Again, like what we've done is this goes back to how we ought to live. It's about intentionality. Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it how you ought to be doing things? And when I look at like slowing down, we should be able to. So if we can't, what's wrong? Something we're doing is not what we ought to be doing. And then you look and you're like, okay, well, to calm down, what's required? Okay, eyes, no stimuli. Oh, we need oxygen, breathing. And so taking in super deep breaths into the nose, out to the mouth, patternizing it, 4 seconds in, 6 out, whatever. There's certain number patterns that elicit a different kind of emotion or like effect. And but it's breathing slows you down, because breathing directly affects our heart rate. And if our heart rate is slow, then everything else slows down with it. So people thousands of years ago found out, obviously, it starts with breathing.
Okay, time out. There is a little technical issue whenever we were filming it, so I didn't know, but whenever I got home and started editing it, I realized that 2 of the cameras went out during recording. Normally I have somebody behind the camera, but I couldn't this time. So for the rest of the podcast, it's just gonna be straight Izzy. You're just gonna see him, which is great because that's what we're here for. We're here to learn from him, and he has a bunch of gems to drop for y'all. So this is the timestamp for how to stay motivated through success. Here's a timestamp to learn how to find the right information for fitness on Instagram. If you're looking to get into PT or training, this is the timestamp where he gives you advice on how to get started. Then Izzy gives us great insight if college is necessary for those who want to get into PT or any kind of creative field. And finally, I went to Instagram and told you guys to ask Izzy questions so he can answer your questions personally, and this is the timestamp for that. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. Okay, that's it for me. Bye. Yeah, and this isn't on the docket, but this is a 100% serious question. Have you ever thought about being like a therapist or getting into that?
Dude.
Or a counselor at a high school or something?
Dude, I would love to. I used to be a pastor, actually.
Okay.
So I used to counsel a lot. But, dude, it was dumb, man. Like, I was still very young. And I was a freaking pastor at 21 to, like, 22 or 23. And I did not know the world yet. And so... but I love it. I would love to be a counselor, and I dance with that idea a lot, because I know, dude, I love helping people think, man. I want to do, like, after the Germany thing, I'm thinking of doing like a couple certs and stuff just for like mental and counseling. I would love to see that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because I was sitting here and I'm like, I'm learning about myself, and you're just talking about you. I'm learning about myself. I'm like, oh damn, that makes sense.
People, we're all counselors, man. I think it's our role to help counsel other people. But obviously we've dude, I want to normalize going to a counselor, dude. Like dude, I'm a personal trainer. Like I'm the counselor for your body, essentially, right? But inadvertently, I'm also the counselor for a lot of people emotionally. It's really funny. So, but counselors are just personal trainers for our brain. So I always strongly encourage it. But we also can counsel each other. That's a good friend is a good counselor to you. He who counsels you well, is a good friend. And so we ought to do it. Dude, when I walked in here, you didn't know it, but like you had counsel that I listened to, and I was like, oh, interesting. You know what I mean? Okay. It's not age restrictive either.
Yeah. And so I deem you to be successful. I don't know if you deem yourself to be successful, because everybody has, this is, if I achieve this is what success is.
Smart. I like that, yeah.
So I see you, I'm like, oh, this guy is successful. And do you see yourself as like successful?
I think so. I do. I'm doing everything I've wanted to do.
Okay. And in success, how do you stay motivated to keep doing more? Because you can reach the peak and be like, yep, I did it. I'm sitting back now. How do you stay motivated to keep wanting to do more, keep achieving more?
When it comes to wanting to do more, man, honestly, like there comes a point where you do something and you're like, I made it. I remember that was like winning the best trainer the first year in the row, right? Or in the magazine. And I thought I was going to like just kill it, and I did. And then I realized I was like, okay, but this isn't everything. So I started looking at other things, right? I look at like, can I be a Gymshark athlete? Can I be a Gold's Gym this? And I start creating these next goals, and I achieve them. And I'm like, okay, there's gotta be like a goal, like having the best program or something, whatever, being like Arnold. But I realized kind of quickly in the game that like you're always gonna want more. And you just, in terms of success, like how do you define it? What does it mean? Like, how do you keep wanting to do more? It's realizing that like, first off, you're gonna keep hunting the wrong thing if you don't learn about the hunt. Like if you want to be successful, what does success even mean? Anything that you want, ask about it, like learn about it. Like if I want love in my life, I have to learn about love. I have to learn everything that it is, right? Or at least as much as I can handle, right? So if I want to be successful, I have to learn like, what does it mean to be successful? Well, does it mean that I'm happy? Like, okay, well, when am I happy? What about joy? What is joy? So I realized, like, for me personally, success is not like materialistic things, you know, even those things are abounding right now. And I'm really thankful having like where I've come from. I'm like, this is crazy. But yeah, I usually stay motivated for the next successes, thinking about like what is the way that I can do this current thing to help other people. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, success is a tough one, man. It's how are you successful, or how can you be motivated to keep pursuing it? I mean, ask what it is first, and then obviously go for it, but learn that it's not some tangible thing. It's really not about like getting it. It's about maintaining it. I think Pitbull says that too.
Shout out to Pitbull.
Yeah, yeah. Like he like you're gonna get to wherever you want to get to if you do what is necessary. It's just simple. It's simple, matter of fact. When you get to where you wanted to get to because you did what you needed to do, you're going to realize, okay, like this is a current space that I exist in, this area of success. Because most of the time we usually attribute success to some material thing. So let's just say you get that house. Okay, cool. Now what?
Yeah.
Okay, you get the Rari. Okay, cool. Now what? Like, now what? Then you maybe realize, okay, success means something within my body. Maybe it means I win this accolade. Maybe I'm the fittest person in Austin. Maybe I'm the... Okay, and then what? Like, what's success? Okay, maybe you helped build wells in Africa. Maybe you helped cure cancer. And then what? Like, what is success? Yeah. You know, we got to get the right idea about it, you know? And so I think success is what you define it to yourself, you know? Yeah. That's like finding a dating partner, you know? Like, it's not one thing. It's not a one-size-fit-all kind of thing. It's very case by case, you know? And we can't tell someone else's success idea is bad or good. Like if someone wants a Rari, go for it, dude. Right. Like that's cool. They look great, and I'm super. And even me doing this, right? I'm like, it can be very like pitying, but I'm like, no, dude. Like I'm not you, and if that's what you want, and you're happy when you have it, fuck yeah. Yeah. I think if you want to listen to me, I think that might be short term, and you could use that money somewhere else. Yeah, that's just me. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So for me right now, success is really helping people. I want to, obviously, if I were to kind of create like a little list or something, it would be this Germany thing, successfully having like a good outcome of it, you know, like packaging it, making it look good so it can help inspire other people. And then I don't know, like a gym, you know, more sales on the program, you know. But other than that, like I want to help people. It might mean getting more certs to do that very thing. I got two big goals too that are like big success things for me, but I want to normalize teaching ethics in schools, like if I want to lobby for that politically, you know, and equip and kind of bridge and equip underprivileged families, bridge the gap between, you know, like Whole Foods food and their access to it. You know, I grew up in that and I did not have access to that. Yeah. Looking back, I know how to do that, you know, and so I want to help teach a lot of people how to do that and kind of reform our whole education system, man. Reform the whole system. Yeah. I mean, we should be doing a lot of things very differently. For sure. We're not doing it the way we ought to. Yeah, for sure. Teaching, moving. Actually, it's a lot of lack thereof. Lack of true teaching, lack of true moving. That's 100%. And, you know, to round off this whole success thing, at the end of your days, whenever it's time to hang it up, what do you want to be able to look back and say, yeah, I accomplished that? Dang. Man, I want to look back and say that I made a difference, man. Yeah. That's all that I want, man. You know, people don't like it, like memento mori, like remember your mortality. Like I was born and I'm gonna die one day. Yeah. It's not scary, you know, it's just real. I might get scared more of it when I get closer to it, probably, right? Like I'm talking like I'm invincible right now, like, geez. But I know I have a certain amount of time here, man, and if I can do anything I can to help make it better for my kids, my wife, my partner, or whatever, their kids, then I'm going to do whatever I can to make that happen. Yeah. And I think I will, you know, but I want to look back and see that I did. Yeah. And people can already tell you're so different from majority of, you know, fitness Instagrams that you see, especially for me whenever I was, you know, because I'm a skinny guy. You know, I weigh like a $190 maybe, 6'7", $190, bro. 6'9", yeah, I see. So it's like it's slim, it's spread out. But so I'm looking on Instagram like, okay, let me try to find some fitness accounts. Let me see who's gonna help me get jacked. And I go on these fitness accounts, and there's not a lot of information on some of them. And they got, you know, you see like 3.5 million followers. I'm like, okay, so they must know something. But then you see, it's like, oh, they're selling tummy teas, and I just dude. I'm like, I'm not learning anything. I mean, you look good. Yeah. How do I look like that? So when you were... Great question. Yeah.
when you were creating your Instagram, were you aware of that? And what did you make a conscious effort to like, this is how I'm going to be different. This is how I'm going to separate myself.
100%, dude. I was watching Steve Cook like 5 years before I went into the game. I knew 5 years before I got into this that I wanted to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to take care of some other stuff, bills, and I wanted to put in an action like what Steve Cook, what Arnold did for 5 years. So
Okay.
I did the hard jobs. I did the bill paying. Wow. Worked the hard whatevers, like got the certs, had the experience. I also trained people while doing a 9 to 5. I did all that work, and I studied the game, and I studied the market and the industry and what's going on, and I saw I was super, super saturated, one,
Yes.
and then two, saturated with a lot of misinformation. And I used to live that out. Like I remember, like you used to have to show your abs to sell a program in a way,
Mm-hmm.
but we've learned now slowly that's like, okay, dude, you can have abs, but your internal will be so messed up. Like your gut, your literal second brain, dude, is so messed up because you're eating nuggets. Dude, literally the foot of my car had like a week's worth of like nuggets because I needed to get my protein in, and no wonder like I had horrible acne and like it was just coming out of my skin. You know what I mean? So, but I looked at that and I was like, no, I want to inform again how people ought to move, because I knew that if people do the thing with their body that the way they ought to, if they do the thing they ought to, man, the physique naturally follows.
Mm-hmm.
Again, dude, 80% of people, we want to look good. They want to look good. I get it. I did it for so long. I spent 8 years training hypertrophy, just getting the gains, looking the part, looking cool and jacked. And I had no range of motion. I couldn't climb. I was like, I used to love doing that stuff.
Yeah.
So you can do the right thing in the wrong way for a long time, and it really messes you up. And that's everybody. And that's a lot of these Instagram guys. They're misinforming. They're giving maybe one chunk of the information. You know, they're saying that, I don't know, man, this is like a big soapbox for me. Like, I feel like there are a lot of personal trainers out there basically making people sweat. That's it.
Yeah.
We're not equipping our clients with a mental like tool belt, you know, like what ought you to do if you're anxious? Should you work out? You know, like, is it okay to not work out sometimes? Where did we get off on the idea that we have to work out every single freaking day?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how much water should you drink? We're not equipping our people at all. You know what I mean? And so I personally think I can do way better too now in terms of like equipping on Instagram, right? Like I'm there with white letters and doing leg days.
Yeah.
I'll write leg day all day, but it's not just hypertrophy. It's function, it's range of motion, it's static, eccentric, dynamic, right? Plyo, everything. That muscle that you're gonna get jacked if you do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's just be patient. Again, a lot of these guys are selling a short-term, low quality product for short-term expectation people. That's and so yeah, like if 80% of the world is wanting something quick to fix their body just to look good and that's it,
Yeah.
like it's a very shallow reason. It's not like negatively or like I'm not talking about or anybody, but it's just like shallow. Like, you just want to look good. Okay, like that's you can
Yeah.
but there will be no foundation and your body will literally hurt.
Yeah.
Like you will not feel good. You will have no range of motion, stuff like that. You'll probably overwork and not sleep and have anxiety because why? You need to look good because you believed some rule that you need to look good.
Yeah.
You need to look super fucking jacked or
Yeah.
something. Like no, you know. And so I wanna differ myself from those people and learn how to like just equip people. I wanna equip people for them to never see me again.
Okay.
Like, I get joy from helping people figure out their splits or what they should do on a certain day, when and what frequency, and then I want them to practice it. I love my clients who like actually learn how to roll. I love my clients when they do that workout day that we talk about, because seeing me for one session isn't going to do anything.
Right.
Watching one leg day video from me, not going to do anything for you.
Right. So for people that want to get into what you're doing and not be the conventional, you know, like what we were talking about, the negative side of everything, the saturated part of everything, what advice would you give them?
That's good. I would say if someone wants to like, what advice? There's a lot of pieces of advice I could give them, but I would say just to start off, I would say study the market. Look at what's going on. Look everywhere. Like you're going to, because if you're trying to get in there and you're just going to do mirror selfies,
right,
and like writing bullet point workouts, then you're not going to do anything. You know what I mean? You know, if you're going to sell workouts and programs and stuff, like how are you equipping people? Are you talking with them? You know, learn what real fitness. This is cheesy and it's very virtuous, but like learn about what actual fitness is. Like, you're a
Okay.
personal trainer. You're supposed to train the body. Do you like? I mean, I'm all about the NASM certifications and stuff, but they're not equipping us fully on how to train people at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Yeah, and I saw you stated that you don't need a PhD to start becoming a trainer. What is the most important part of becoming a trainer? Is it relationships? Is it
That's a good one. Yeah, I think it's just knowing people. Because if you know people, you learn people's motives, and one of the big motives in this fitness industry is wanting to look good. So if you learn the why behind why someone wants to look good, their why, you can help contour it and see, okay, like, we can get you looking good, but we got to do it the right way. If you just trust me, and because of all the info that I like touted to you, client, if you do this with me for this amount of time, we're going to see that result. You're going to start seeing, but you got to be patient. Yeah, I always try to bust out to new clients that Jefferson quote, because you got to think this is I want them to know, I want anybody starting up to know, like, the industry that we're trying to get into, that they're trying to get into, essentially, you're dealing with 1% of people in the world pursuing betterment.
Yeah.
And out of that 1%, half of them like start and do it long enough. Sorry, just start. And then some of them drop off. And then half of that half like do it long enough, but they do it in the wrong way. Like they did the output just to get the aesthetics, and now they tore a bicep, right? Like that's I've seen that happen multiple times for the sake of size only.
Yeah.
Like that's it blows my mind. And I used to do that. It's so crazy. I can't believe I did it, but I did. The other one is like 0.0001%. Those are the people that are gonna do the right thing long enough in the right way and listen to you and eat accordingly, roll out, foam roll, rehab, float, meditate, whatever. Do all the things, because this human body is supposed to move a certain way again. And just lifting it for curls is not it. You know what I mean? But they need to know that they're getting into that industry. You know what I mean? They need to know that it's super saturated and everyone wants to start, but no one wants to finish and do the hard work. Not a lot of them do. Everyone wants to start. So you're getting into a business where you're about to have people pay you some money real quick and drop off all the time. And you're going to think it's your fault. You're going to think it's like you're a bad trainer.
Yeah.
And it's not that most of the time, honestly.
Yeah. And I don't know if we were talking about this off camera or on camera, but you were talking about going to school. Like, a lot of people are like, no, I don't want to go to school. It's not important. You were saying how it was. But, you know, I see personal training, and tell me if I'm wrong, as a mix of, you know, education and the creative field. So a lot of people in the creative field, like people with what I'm doing, people who are in arts or whatever, we sit in school and we're like, I don't want to learn how a butterfly affects the ecosystem. I want to go make videos. I want to go draw this. I want to go do that. Do you think that going to school for a personal trainer is important, or should you just focus on getting your certification and building connections?
Yeah, I think going to school in a different way is saying like getting educated. And currently, a lot of the schools in the school system aren't educating appropriately or educating a person the way they need to. It's not varietous. It's not case specific. It's not person specific. It's very conveyor belt. It's just very one product. Everybody learn how. It's the Albert Einstein picture. If you've ever seen it, I'll send it to you. It's basically one tree, and you've got like a giraffe, a gorilla, a lion. You've got like a goldfish in a bowl, a cheetah, and like this Albert Einstein looking character says, "Okay, class, you know, for your first test, you're gonna have to climb this tree." And you've got all these different types of animals, different, you know, mechanics, thinking, having to climb this one tree. Like, that's what the school system is right now.
Yeah,
and
for
so,
sure.
Yeah, and so, like, you might be a cheetah, dude, and you might kill it on flat ground running, right? You might be a killer predator, but you're in a system where you get to never practice those. I look to a lot of Europe, and a lot of Germany does that, where their school system primes kids to test and try things before they commit 4 years vocationally to this. It's rad, dude.
That would change our education system so much.
Yeah.
Because I know personally so many people that are like, I'm not doing school because I want to do this, and I don't know why I'm learning this. I don't know why I'm going to class every Tuesday and Thursday and measuring the circumference of a snow cone.
It's tough, man. Like, because like we're told that we have to, and I look at like certs and diplomas as a fancy way of telling people that they have to listen to you now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have my college degree, and I have my cert. All I have is my cert, but I'm able to go ahead and like dabble in PhD-esque science for the body. I can hang out with master's degrees of kinesiology, and I sometimes know more, only because, though, I think my own passion for it carried me so far.
Right.
So I don't think you need to go to school. Maybe ask that kid or that person wanting to get into personal training, they need to ask themselves, like, who do you want you educating, or who do you want educating you, you know?
Okay.
I love someone specifically right now in Austin that I love is Sumer. He trains a couple of my friends, and he's trained a couple of other friends too. And it's this guy who literally he's the sensei of the body, dude. Like, he knows it so well. I'm like, I would rather kids go to him and kind of get that intensive study, kind of that apprenticeship for the body, and be freaking equipped out the wazoo, dude, rather than a NASM certification class or even the UT training program. They all do educate.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could have learned so much more in such littler time with more intention, and made it more creatively applicable to a client and learned relationship. These classes aren't, I mean, I don't know. It's been a long time since I got certified, man. I've gotten the continuing education constantly, but I don't know if any of those like formal classes, when I took mine like years ago, we weren't taught about how to talk to people.
Yeah.
We weren't taught about bedside manner, or like how you ought to say something, you know, how to, I think like you can't just pull out calipers on someone that's not very comfortable, like lifting their shirt, you know, it's just protocol.
Right.
But you aren't taught that. The book says this, so you're coming into your first session with calipers. It's really scary.
Yeah. And so already the gyms on this podcast have been crazy. I'm going to have so many clips to put out. Yeah. A lot. And whenever a couple people asked me who's the next person on the podcast, and as soon as I, booked you and we got everything ready to go, I told them, and ask him this, because many people are like wanting to learn about the body. And so I went to Instagram today. I was like, let me just get their questions out.
I wish I would have seen. I would have put my own question in there, like like a little toss
yeah,
up, like a homer for me.
Let me see. This one is a good one. How do you eat healthy on a college student budget?
That's a really good question, dude.
That is. Because
we've associated health with money. We've associated it like a luxury. Health is apparently a luxury, and it's not. The question is, how do you eat healthy on a college budget?
Yes.
Cook.
Okay.
There's nothing cheaper than cooking. Even the expensive Whole Foods, it's so much cheaper compared to going out, right? And oftentimes we ask and we say college budget, but it's also a college time budget. You have to be intentional and budget your money and budget your time to have a day or two a week to dedicate to cook for the next couple of days. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's hard to cook every single day all the time. Maybe you could cook one meal a day in the house, and it could be something simple like salmon and broccoli. You obviously have to know your like calorie separation in terms of carbs, protein, and fats. But the quick one-liner is cook at home on a college budget. There are HEBs out there. I almost love and hate this question because it's really tough for a lot of people. I remember, like tuna cans and rice. That was super duper budget, man. Like tuna cans and rice. And I literally would smell like tuna. I would sweat and I would smell it. It was bad, dude. Had juju. But not the healthiest, right? Definitely college budget, but not the healthiest. So there is this like having to meet each a little bit. But cook and look at the ingredients. Keep it simple. It's ironic that sometimes the simplest of ingredients are the cheapest. You know what I mean? And then we're worried too, like we really do eat a lot more than we need to. We really, really do. And so you realize like, okay, that higher price Whole Foods maybe might inadvertently lower your portion size the way they ought to as well. Because we're in America, I'm no joke, even healthily, we're eating way more than we need to in terms of portion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope that answered your question. What are some of the main keys to build and maintain explosiveness?
Ask that again.
What are some of the main keys to build and maintain explosiveness?
Build and maintain. With any kind of mechanics, when it comes to kinesiology or biomechanics, you want to just practice it. So it's repetition. So if you want to become more explosive, I look at like a squat jump as explosive plyo movement, right? If I wanted to train somebody in becoming more explosive with the squat jump, it would trickle into jumping, sprinting, picking yourself up off the ground, kicking, etc. If you wanted to do that, you would definitely look at the mechanics. So if you wanted to get more explosive, you do different varieties of that plyo. Box jump. If you look at a box jump, you can focus on jumping up on the box, But then also you have to condition your muscle, that's whatever muscle group that you're trying to make explosive, or the complex muscle region that you're trying to make more explosive. You have to do the negative version of that movement. You have the come down, the jump down. We're always focused on jumping up, right? What about jumping down? What about the reception of the movement, the de-oscillation or de-escalation of that movement, right? What about mimicking that movement with weight? Doing it with one foot unilaterally, right? Sideways. Hit every plane when it comes to the body. I'm using just box jumps as an example because it's really easy to grasp. But yeah, it's side box jumps. High knees, leg complex, right? Squatting. I go back primarily most of the time to control. Like if I want to be more explosive, and I'm not trying to get lost in the waters of all these different techniques of explosiveness, because there's a lot of them and they all do work. But then we kind of get bogged down like when I should be explosive, when, and how many times I should hit legs, and how, when should I recover. I almost say, like, dude, first and foremost, if you want to become like if you practice the easy explosive moves, like the super simple, you're like, dude, I did this in elementary school. I guarantee you, if you couple that with the right water, again, I'm talking gallon a day, and if you sleep that 8 hours and you roll in prehab and whatever the day after or before, dude, you're gonna become explosive, and you learn how to control the movement. If you want to learn how to jump, dissect every part of the jump. But it's really hard to consolidate it, man. But like, dissect the movement, practice it in a variety of ways, practice it in multiple planes, add different stimuli to it, right? When it comes to weight, resistance type, you can literally do work with bands, ankle weights, vests, carrying it with weight. There's so many ways to become explosive. I could talk about this for hours.
No, yeah.
We needed a second podcast.
No, 100%. I might break this up into 2 podcasts. This is great. I think for the final question, I wanted to save this till the very end, because this was, everybody asked this, and I think
everybody asked this. I'm scared now,
asked
dude.
This. It's one of the most popular questions in the world. A lot of female friends of mine.
Oh God, no, please, dude.
No, I promise you, it's not bad. I'm not trapping you right now. I'm not trapping you right now. You're good. You're good.
Oh God, this is my safe place.
Yeah, you're good.
Because I thought I was safe.
You're good. I promise you. But the number one question, I'm pretty sure if you go into Google, it's probably the number one asked question.
Oh God.
How do I get thick?
Dang. Okay, I'm like really.
No, yeah, I promise you, I got you. You're safe. You are safe.
Dang, dude. I was like, if I got on the spot, I would hate you so much.
I wouldn't do that to you.
No,
man.
I don't know even what the question would be.
Yeah.
How do you get thick? Dude, what is thick? Talk to me. Like, what is the kind of, like, slim thick, thick,
yeah.
2 C's?
I'm sure.
C and a K. Like.
I'm sure, if I were to guess, it would be it's just like a nice slim thick, something good.
Dude, if you're trying to get thick, caloric excess. Like, a great combo is, like, we're eating in accordance to hypertrophy and training in accordance to hypertrophy. So I literally just have my plant-based buddy even, dude. I mean, you would think you can't make gains on plant-based or anything. Had this guy already increased 10 pounds was it 10 pounds in 6 or 4 weeks? One of those. Still really, really awesome. Yeah. He got thick, right? Like bulky, jacked a little bit. And he was eating in excess calorically, and he was training in accordance to a hypertrophic response. So like he would train 6 to 8 reps. Sometimes you're feeling crazy, you can do 12 for a little bit of endurance, and it would all be within a minute, 45 second to a minute rest time. I think that's even like the clinical like standard when it comes to hypertrophy. So we're trying to get thick. That means the muscles under the, everything is trying to get bigger, but then we like a little bit of padding, like that little, slim thick, I guess. Again.
Yeah.
Such a unique question, but it's true. Caloric excess, eat more, and then just work out that region, your whole body. You gotta do the whole body. You can't just do leg days. You can't. Homeboys can't. Like, we can't be doing just upper body.
Yep.
And if you train your legs, your upper body grows, guaranteed. That's just how that works.
Is that right?
100%.
That's a gem. I didn't know that.
No, dude, that is a gem. Well played.
Yeah.
And if you're trying to train if you train your upper body, your lower body will get better. But if you only limit it to your upper body, no. Your lower body is supposed to carry your upper body. Like, we got to work them out in tandem.
Right.
Yeah.
So there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, you learned how to get thick. That was the raging question. Y'all got it. All right. Y'all made me get it out. But if you have any more questions, you be sure to hit up Izzy on Instagram. Izzy, go ahead and talk to your camera where they can find you at.
Yeah. You guys can follow me on Instagram at IzzyLUBady. I think you're going to post it up there for them to see.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I love asking and answering a lot of questions. So if y'all have any, feel free to shoot them at me.
Yeah, I promise you guys, this guy, his knowledge goes beyond anything I've ever seen. You can see he's very passionate about it. We can literally sit here and talk all day about different things.
Dangerously.
Yeah. But you can follow me on Instagram at PSH8 or on Twitter at the PSH8. This is the You Should Know podcast. Izzy, man,
Dude,
thank you. This was great.
Good,
this was great.
Dang.
We'll see you next time. That was awesome, bro.
Dude.
Entering from the right side of the ring, weighing in at 200 something, 205, 215, 215, 6'2".
Oh my god.
Looks like Eminem on 8 Mile before he threw up the mom spaghetti. We got co-host Cam back in the studio. Welcome, co-host Cam. Cam, okay, all right. Co-host Cam's got to get his athletic chic. Pull your chair up a little bit. You seem so far away from me, Cam.
God, that hood makes
Pull
it
your
like
hoodie.
6 degrees hotter.
Pull your couch up a little bit. Thank you so much.
I strained his neck doing that.
Yeah, now you got a little fuzzy in your hair. Can I get it? Can I get your little fuzzy?
Sorry,
Can I
guys.
get your little fuzzy? Thank you. All right. I got cutting on my leg.
Oh my!
Oh my god! It's like a dragon is coming out of you.
No, something from my ancestry field just left me. Like it was done. It got out.
That was from 1843.
No, 100%. That was unbelievable.
That was a ghost.
That was my great grandma. So, I don't know.
You know what you looked like when you came in, Cam?
A good fighter.
No, you looked like how you did whenever I first met you,
What'd you
and I
say?
thought you were doing illegal things.
I never did that.
No, I know you
that gives
didn't.
me a bad street cred. That doesn't boost my rapport
Put
in
your
a good
hands
way. If you stop saying those things, I put my hands down.
I'm not saying you did, but at the
Anyway, on this week's
first
episode, so we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna talk about. He doesn't like that. He does not like that, and I love doing it. Oh man. Let me
you got it.
let me address this real quick.
Oh god. I'm so nervous.
If y'all keep saying,
Oh, Cam, stop bullying Peyton. He doesn't deserve it. He's a sweet soul.
you don't think I know that? I'm the guy's brother. I treat him better than you ever think you could.
No, that's not true. You're actually really mean.
See, he's doing that for y'all. I would take a bullet for him.
Would you actually? Yeah. Swear to God.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
It's
I'll
'cause-
kiss you on the mouth if you say yes.
No, I would, because I deem my life of more value than yours right now. So I would want you to continue. I did it again. No, I'm just kidding. I would take a bullet for you though.
Okay.
No, but basically, I'm gonna preface this. Obviously, it's all jokes and funnies between us.
have
We
not
can
seen these
rag on
comments.
each other. There's a couple comments.
Oh, he wouldn't be like that if Cam would just stop. He wouldn't be like that if Cam would give him a break.
Keep him going,
All of
guys.
his anxiety comes from Cam picking on him every week.
No. His anxiety comes from him being a freak bag, and I'm here to just give it to y'all and the rest of the world.
Yeah, no,
But
this is how true friends act. We bully each other.
You pick on the ones you love. That's
Yeah.
all I'll say. It's that little kid mindset when you're in first grade and you're like, you, Elizabeth.
I would never spit on
No,
a kid.
I wouldn't either. That wasn't me. But I'm saying I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it firsthand. I physically would
yeah,
never
yeah.
spit on someone, but I've seen it.
That's why I pull on your hair, because I got a little crush on you.
See, yeah.
Yeah.
I never said crush. I just said I
Oh.
respect you and I take a bullet. But yes, all jokes aside, I love him a lot. He loves me a lot. We're like this. It was once like, I'm just kidding. It was never like that. We're right here. So
Since we're exposing things.
no, yeah, we're not. Scratch that. So second thing of business, right?
He's
I gotta talk about one more
I
thing.
loved it.
I gotta talk about one more thing. You already know what I gotta talk about.
I don't.
So here in about a little over 2 months.
A little over 2 months?
Little over 2 months. You know what's happening in a little over 2 months?
April, May, wait,
Little over 2.
June.
Mm-hmm. June what?
30th?
What's happening June 30th?
Is there something happening at Southside Music Hall in Dallas?
I think a little birdie came into my window.
What did it
this
sound
morning,
like?
and it was like beep 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 beep.
Mm.
Beep. And I was like, Max, eat it. But then he didn't. So because my dog didn't eat the bird, I knew the bird had a message he needed to deliver.
Right?
So I simply walked up to the bird and I said, "Communicate with me, bird, please.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to converse."
Whisper a little sweet
I
nothings.
went back to it. So it went tweaka tweaka. And the birdie told me that June 30th, Southside Music Hall, Dallas, Texas, the one and only You Should Know podcast is having their first and last ever live show.
That's a lot of words.
That is a lot. There's a lot of first and last, couple left turns. pass go, collect $200. But there's never going to be another first live show. Will there be more live shows? Yes.
Hopefully.
Will there be another first one like this? Absolutely
No.
not. It's never going to happen again. So, Dallas, Texas, June 30th, Southside Music Hall. If you can be there, you absolutely have to. Tickets have been live for
A couple
a couple days now, love. And it's, it's doing great.
It's selling quick.
I'm not going to jinx anything, love. But if you want to be at a show, you got to get your
Courtesy of the Peaky Blinders.
Courtesy of the Peaky fucking Blinders.
I want to expose you, can I?
You always do. Go ahead.
So for Cam's birthday, we went to LA. Cam is a fan of this show called what's it called? Pumpies? Who is it called?
Vanderpump Rules.
Vanderpump Rules. And so
Reality TV show.
they have a restaurant.
They do have a
You know
restaurant.
what I'm gonna say?
Oh, I blew it. It was a candle. It wasn't a sparkler that didn't come. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah,
We
that's
asked for it
trash.
like 8 times.
That's trash. Go, tell
So
him.
it was Cam's birthday, right? And we went to a place called Sir.
Sir. S-U-R. Sir, the famous restaurant in, it's close to Santa Monica Boulevard in Los Angeles, where the show Vanderpump Rules originated. They all worked there, stuff like that.
So it's Cam's birthday. Nice little birthday din, right? We're sitting at this table, and as soon as we get there, we see a nice sparkler, like kind of at a club, like a bottle girl, right? They go to a table, and they're singing. It's like as soon as we sit down, they're singing "Happy Birthday" to this table.
So I'm sitting here like,
You're like, oh, my guy's gonna get a sparkler. I love that. Whenever the waitress comes for the first time, asks for waters, appetizers. She started, y'all celebrating anything? We go, it's co-host Cam's birthday. So we're like, now she knows. Bring those motherfucking sparklers out.
gotta have a celebration.
20 minutes goes by.
Yeah, then we get our water.
And
Another
then,
20, then we get the little goat cheese balls.
oh, it was nasty too. We see another table that's right beside us get the sparkler treatment. We're like, oh,
hell, there's a lot of birthdays.
a lot of birthdays, a lot of
tonight.
sex happening 9 months ago.
Yeah, wow.
Well, that's how we're
it's
all
a
made.
weird
You
way
know
to.
what I mean?
It's a weird way to compute that, but sure.
Well, how do you think you got here? A lab? Well, maybe you.
Okay.
That size skull isn't natural.
Yeah, let's get back to the story, buddy.
So, we're wondering where the hell is the sparkler? Like another 30. We're sitting down for a long ass time. There's no
Yeah.
sparkler coming
It's
by.
also kind of hot. It's like awkwardly hot and cold because we're outdoors, but the heater is unbelievable.
And the dude says, "Cool, you want me to turn on this other heater?" Actually,
I
not.
would love if you turned it off. It'd be magnificent if you got rid of the heat.
And so the 2 or 3 times the waitress comes back to give us our meals, our beverages, different things as we're okay. Every time we're mentioning, hey, it's his birthday, and she's like, oh, okay. Like the last time she comes, we're like, hey, it's his birthday. Y'all gonna bring out the sparklers for him? She goes, yeah, we normally do that at the end of the dinner with the desserts. Oh, we're not ordering a dessert, and neither did those other tables.
I went, oh, I thought the sparkler like came with the dessert because I was born on this day. And she was like, oh no, we'll bring you a sparkler if you get a dessert. And I was like, oh, well, that's just not happening.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
Yeah,
for
it was,
nothing.
so we asked for a sparkler 4 times, never got it. It was very,
Never got it.
very demeaning.
It was a very letdown experience. It was a very letdown. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of letdown experiences,
What happened?
you.
I let you down?
Oh my God.
Wait, I let you down?
Oh my God. So down. Like a crevice. Like I fell down a cliff. What happened? Okay. So speaking of the LA trip, speaking of letdowns, right? Our flight is early in the morning, about 8 o'clock, leaving from Dallas. We live a solid 45 minutes away from Uncle P. So me and Liv go, you know what, Uncle P? Get the sheets out. We're staying the night. Okay? We're staying the night. So we have to record that same night before we stay the night. Got to, check a couple boxes, make sure our business is intact before we go to LA, get away from the stoop. So we don't get back to this place till like 12.
Okay.
Very late. We had to eat Whataburger. Even later. Don't go to bed till about 1. Alarm's going off at like 6 to wake up. Okay. When I tell you the euphoric sensation of me laying on his bed and falling asleep was out of this realm. It was so high. I was so excited to go to bed.
Yeah.
And then you pissed me off. Everything about this pissed me off to no end.
What's wrong with my bed?
I mean, when I say I got so angry so fast, I'm not exaggerating. This man's bed frame was 2.5 feet off the wall. When I tell you, you could have fit a dead body behind there. It was disgusting.
No.
I woke up so fast.
No.
I was so, it felt like I jumped out of, like I was skydiving without a parachute. I was so angry and just pissed off. I was dead tired. I went to straight awake and I said, why do you live like this? Like, why do you live like this?
I still don't get what's wrong.
His bed frame, a bed frame's supposed to be flush with the wall, like a normal person.
Says who?
There's a whole ass gap. You could have fit like a piano back there. I mean, it's stupid. Don't touch me. That's the worst thing ever. And it pissed me.
It leaves room for activity back there.
You don't need activity back there. You don't.
Storage.
No, there was nothing there. It was just vacant. It was vacant.
But when I need it.
You don't need it. You're never gonna need it. You're never gonna use it. It was vacant space. It was disgusting. It makes your bedroom smaller and it gives me the creeps. It's not good.
What if I get a pet?
You're laughing in a whisper. I don't. You need to stop that. You're laughing in a whisper. Make noise with your laugh.
I don't know how to laugh.
Okay.
How do you laugh?
I laugh in a whisper as well. But yours is worse. Yours is worse.
No, all right.
No, yours is worse.
So what else is wrong with my bed?
It also it's also a V. It literally sinks in. I could try to get as far away from Olivia as I. Yeah, his bed
It's
sucks.
not that bad.
I tried to lay here. Liv was here so we can get as much room. We ended up like this, literally in like a banana peel.
Yeah.
Just literally wrapped together.
Because I live alone in solitude. No one's ever on that bed with me.
Pick a side.
No, but that's the
Pick a
luxury
side.
of being lonely.
Pick a side.
You could just lay in
If
the middle.
you lay in the middle of your bed, first off, you're a freak.
What?
That's freak activity, is it not?
Are you
That is
nuts?
serial killer activity.
To lay in the middle of a bed, I
If
own.
you're by yourself, no one else is there, pick a side. Why are you in the middle? That's
Then why
not-
did I get a twin-size bed then?
That's weird. That you need to pick a side.
If I can off all that real estate,
You're never gonna use that storage behind your bed, dude. It's giving me trauma.
thank you.
There's
Candy says
PTSD. I have PTSD.
No,
There was so much unused space.
say I get a small gerbil.
A gerbil?
Yeah, gerbil.
You could fit a gerbil in its entire habitat with the amount of space
Exactly,
that's
and
back
I used to love gerbils until I actually stepped on one.
there. Oh.
Ooh, I can't tell that story, can I? No, I can't.
I snapped the rabbit's 2 back legs when it was raining outside. I drove back 3 hours later. He was still there gasping for help and crying, and I just drove past him. It was so bad. It was a dark night.
Shit.
It was very sad.
Are you done making fun of me?
Oh, no, we're good now. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
good.
thank you.
But no, his bed sucks.
I love my bed.
No, it's awful. It's the worst thing ever. Don't touch me. Get your frail. Those were such good daps. Thank you. Oh my
I
god.
think I just tore my PCL.
You're a sicko.
But-
Where's your PCL?
The knee.
Mm.
Oh, fuck. There's more than one. In
There's
there.
ACL, MCL, LCL,
There's
PCL.
more ligaments. The knee is a complex organ.
Very complex.
So
It's like the mitochondria.
I've had
powerhouse.
do you remember this? Oh, this is redemption from last week because you swear that Scratch and Sniff movies never existed.
Yeah, literally screw everyone in the comments talking about some scratch and sniff movies.
Maybe if you.
That's a little coupon that they gave you with fake scents on it. Nothing to do with the film.
What do
They
you think that the world just has this Scratch and Sniff conspiracy theory just you don't know about?
Yeah.
My hand's still burning from those dabs.
They were good. They
You
were
wanna
very
rub 'em?
thunderous. No.
So-
Your hands are unbelievably soft, though.
Thank
Don't
you.
ask me.
So
Don't
is my
make any
butt.
weird comments about that. I didn't say anything.
It's like a little baby. I got a little baby's butt. You like put a little powder on that baby butt.
Yeah, you have a little baby's butt, but a geriatric back. the small of your back literally looks like Hugh Jackman. It is so damn hairy. You have mutton chops on the small of your back. Oh my god, it's so damn nasty. It's ridiculous. It is bad. Like it looks like a small, like a what would you say your skin? Like a beige cutting board with just like stringy beef on it, like down the side. Like your back hair is just, it sucks. It is. Oh, and when you sweat.
Oh,
When you sweat.
Oh, we're about to go in. I'm about to go in.
Oh.
You started something you don't want to finish.
When it's sweat. What?
Let me see your nipples.
Oh, let you see my nipples?
Let me see your nipples.
What? What's wrong with them? The fuck? What does that mean?
It's like if you wanted to look at Cam's nipples, you would have to you know how if you want to look out a window, you move the drapes. There's a nipple.
He's saying they're invisible. Oh my god, they're not. Do I show him a nipple?
Yeah, you got hairy ass nips, bro. Show the nips.
I'm not showing a nipple.
That might be for the live show.
Yeah, I'll show a nipple at the live show.
Oh my god.
If you want to see an Invisinip, be there June 30th. They're
You're
not.
like, I still can't see.
They're like, oh my god, he doesn't have nipples. And I go like this. I'm like, I heat it up or something. It's like it glows. No, I have normal nipples. He's just making a stupid joke.
But
but back to his lower back. It is atrocious.
Why do you rub it then?
Oh, I rub
Cam,
your lower
you
back.
don't act like you don't like running your fingers through my lower back hair.
rubbing. I don't even rub my fingers through my dog's lower back, and you think I'm gonna do it with you?
Oh, you're so lucky we're recording right now. Oh my God, I could do you in right now. You don't rub your fingers through my lower back hair?
No.
Cam, you go like this and you spread it.
You're disgusting.
You say, can I learn?
Your little chia pet lower back probably could get spread out though.
And you say, I'm trying to learn how to do braids on my wife. Can I try on your lower back? And you put like shea butter in.
You need to stop. Go back to what you were saying. I apologize.
I was saying, to redeem yourself from last week. Do you remember? Did you listen to the radio as a kid?
I did.
You like little Kiss FM.
Oh, God. Kiss FM.
96.7.
Oh my God. Oh. I farted. Oh my God. I just burped and farted at the same time. What's wrong with you, dude? Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Come on, dog.
Come on, dog. No, the fact that one, your singing sucks, but two, it's two complete different numbers. Yours is 96.7, mine was 106.1.
No, 102.3 was the beat.
No, the beat was 97.9 for us. 97.9, the beat. That's Triple Dallas. That's Dirty Dirty Dallas, baby.
Okay, but do you remember
104.5, smooth R&B and pop and hip hop. Then you got
hip hop?
Then you got 106.1 Kiss FM.
Austin.
No.
Oh.
So what was yours? Do your jingle, because obviously it was different.
96.7 Kiss FM Austin.
Oh, y'all are trash. You had to put your city like that. You had to be put on the
Or
map.
we actually had enough budget so we could ad lib into our intros. You just got the stock one that Kiss FM brought to you.
We probably made that for Kiss FM.
Are you nuts or dumb?
106.1 Kiss FM. They might have said Dallas at the end.
In Dallas.
In DC. All right,
Okay,
go.
do you remember the commercial breaks for radio stations, right?
Yeah.
And they would have.
Bam! I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. If you've been in a car accident, call me. Wham! I just got this person $87,000 and $440.
How much?
$86,000, $30,000. Bam! Jim Adler, Texas Hammer. Dude, I remember the shit out of that
Who
one.
the fuck is Jim Adler?
You don't know Jim Adler? Jimothy Adler?
Never met one in my life. Oh. Yeah, I didn't grow up here.
I bet you had good security. You had good. Your mom drove with both hands. Oh, if you don't know who Jim Adler is, come on, dog.
Come on, dog.
Yeah, come on. You don't know Jim Adler?
Okay, no, I don't know Jim
Okay,
Adler.
commercial breaks in the radio,
But
sorry.
do you remember Disney Channel would have radio ads?
Didn't listen to Disney on the radio.
No, dumbass, it was on Kiss FM. Listen! It was on Kiss FM. They don't know what that is.
They don't. Go.
Disney would play ads on Kiss FM and stuff like that on regular radio station, and it said, if you call this number and you want to be in a Disney show, they have this mass casting. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I called the number.
Oh my God. Like, hey, can I play that weird rat boy in the back with long hair and a tail picking his nose? They're like, oh, we got space for you. Oh, you thought you were gonna be a star?
I wanted to be an actor. I've always been into the arts.
You wanted to be an actor back then? Now you can do it. I can definitely see you on TV now. Back then,
They'd be like, ugh.
they literally go, who the hell is this kid? Hey, Jim, you hired this one? Yeah, what's up? Hey, Jim, clean your desk out. You're fired. That's how quick that'd go. They'd be like, this kid sucks. Oh my God. You'd be like, wait, what's wrong with me?
You know what's funny? You make
What did I do? No, sit down. Okay. Yeah.
okay. You know, Cam. This is something we never brought up to the podcast, but Cam.
Oh wow.
Cam couldn't play football as a youth because no
Oh
helmet.
my God.
The helmets wouldn't fit on his head.
Does that even sound
They
real?
said we don't make those.
Actually, and I was, okay, this was one of my proudest moments before we get back to the Disney. This is one of my proudest moments. Middle school football, the regular middle school aged helmets fit my head. There was two other players that they had to drive to the high school to get a high school helmet, and I wasn't one of them.
Do you see his wins as
Hell
a kid?
yeah, that was
That's
a win
his
for
wins.
me. That was a win for me.
Oh
Anyway.
God, he still didn't make the team. So
No, I did. No, I did.
So-
No, I got tackled in the small of my back. I thought I was paralyzed. I quit football.
that's why you don't grow hair back there. It's just never the nerves.
Yeah, the nerves don't work.
You do grow hair.
No, they have them. Mine's just like peach fuzz. Yours is like a forest. Yours is like a grassy knoll.
So not Cam. So I called them one day because I was like, I want to be a star. I want to be in like, I want to be.
I
on
want to be
shows.
the next Disney star.
You know what I mean? And so, fuck. So I called them, and
What
what
a
it
pipe
is,
dream.
basically, it's not like what they said it was. It's not like you go to this casting and you audition in front of these Disney scouts. Oh no. It's like you pay like $150 to go to a class.
Oh my God.
I wanted to go still. My mom said,
Boy, hell no.
hang that fucking phone up. We ain't going to no damn class.
That's exactly what your mom said. That's
a scale.
I said, boy, hang that damn phone up. Talking about $150 for a Disney class.
So Cam.
Yeah.
You saw what I saw.
What? What are you? No, man.
Like you were not in the club right now. Oh my God.
What the hell was that?
Like you were not
nuts?
You're like you were not in a club right now.
No, that's
Something
sick.
with So I have a very serious question.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about this the other day. I didn't realize how insecure I walk. Like I don't walk with any confidence.
Like,
Yeah, but I noticed it when I was leaving a Kroger. And I decided to stand up. Like actually
I decided to take up space for one.
Yeah, and so I noticed once I actually like walked like I was worth being a human, I started to see more.
Colors were brighter.
No, but
Sounds.
But did you ever
Sounded better.
Do you realize like what do you look at when you walk? Because before
What?
like what do you look at when you walk?
What does that mean?
Okay, because like
Am I supposed to say the horizon line or like right, left, right, left?
yes, exactly.
No one. I don't think anybody focuses on anything when you walk.
I didn't until I realized I was doing weird things. I always when I walk at public places, I always make sure my feet are right. You always walk. I always make sure they're like not that they're there. I know, but like they're going in the right spot. No, I'm dead ass. And I was wondering, until like last week, I was like, does everybody do this?
No one does that. Nobody does that.
That's why I'm asking. Or because when I stood straight, I realized you can see the other side of the earth. Like not the other side of the earth, but you know where the sky ends. Help me. That's not right.
One, your fogged, glazed over eyes can't see that far.
I have contacts in. Prescription.
Oh God.
Oh, my bad. I didn't get LASIK at the age of 13.
I don't have LASIK. There's so many people that actually think I have LASIK.
Because you
surgery.
do. Can't, why?
I
What is
don't
your insecurity about
have
LASIK?
LASIK. I don't have it.
Damn.
I literally don't have it. Hey, are you driving your Tesla home or am I gonna drive?
I don't have a Tesla.
Yes, you do. What's so wrong with having a Tesla? Moron. Anyway, back to your walking. How do you? I get so hot. Trying to
Oh, not hot and bothered?
Why do you look at your feet and make sure you're going like
Because
you're not a staff sergeant?
My biggest fear is making eye contact with people when I'm walking.
Because
It makes me dizzy.
I was about to say you're insignificant. I didn't mean that. I meant insecure. That was tough.
Don't touch me. I am secure. I am insecure. Hey,
That was tough.
I am insecure.
Oh no.
I am insecure. But for real. No, listen, dog, for real. Like, whenever I'm walking in public, I always would avoid eye contact. I still do. It's not like I changed. I went right back to square one.
Do you feel like you're being hunted or like?
No. I
Or
just
like a notice me, senpai. Notice me.
no, but do you know how like whenever you're walking on the sidewalk and a car is going the opposite direction, you get a little off balance? That's how I get whenever I look in people's eyes when I'm walking. I just lose myself.
So you're like this. Right. Like you just look at someone and you're like, you're just magically on this beam. Like,
But it's not like
the
it's
rest of the earth just falls down and you're on a beam and you have to go.
No, it's not that significant. It's just like I would rather just look at that.
Dude, I'd pay money to be in your brain for about an hour.
You'd probably not like it here.
I probably wouldn't just reek of beef.
You ever been to like a haunted house?
Just glass mirrors everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's a fearful place.
I mean, I don't know what to. I mean,
What do you look at
to
when
go
you
back
walk?
to your question, I don't know what I look at when I don't know what anyone looks at when they walk.
Okay, are you looking?
I'm just eye level. I don't try to gaze over a mountaintop. I don't look down at the valleys. I just look where my eyes
Where
rest.
are my eyes?
Yeah, where my eyes are. I just look.
Okay, but that's. So are you looking like directly? Are you? Are you looking directly in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you gaze, but you look. You don't have to go.
Well, it's not like that. It's just like I'm like walking and my head's down.
So, yeah.
I peeked to make sure.
Like, when someone was getting closer, you still didn't look, and they just sliced you.
Then I'd be sliced. Ooh, I'm the Cam. I want to play combat every 2
Better
seconds.
be caught with it than without it.
What is a tornado? Honestly, because some tornadoes just passed by Oklahoma. What is a tornado exactly? I know it's a storm, but is it just wind? Weaned.
What do you, I don't. How do I answer these?
When you're Mr. Know-It-All, I got LASIK, so I know everything.
I don't have LASIK.
I read science books.
And
for
I'm not a
fun.
storm chaser.
I was for you.
No, you weren't. For me?
Yeah, when I drove back into that tornado for you.
Oh yeah, that's the stupidest thing ever. That's
Or
hilarious.
loyal, and you're welcome for being a great friend. I'm saying, but like,
what, did you save me, or did you just get in the same bunker?
I
with me?
would have if I had to.
Oh, you would have saved me. What
Yeah.
would you have done? What would you have done?
I'd be
to
like,
save me?
oh, I would have seen you going.
Oh, here, let's go back to the tornado for safety. They say that's the calmest on the inside.
No, I'm saying like if you would have started getting picked up, I'd have been like, oh, those are the hips I know, and I'd have grabbed them.
What the?
But is it just a concoction of weaned, or is there other things?
I don't know if it's just weaned or I don't.
Well, that was a fuck topic. Then if you don't know,
How am I supposed to know?
Google it. No, don't now. I'm just saying with your brain, Google it.
I mean, obviously it's air. I don't know how it starts. Maybe it's a little vortex of some sort. Maybe it's a little vortex.
Yeah,
They
wind,
used
just
to call
wind.
them wind diaper swirls.
Who said that?
I got a guy.
That's
I
a
know a
deep
guy.
country bumpkin shit.
I know him.
Country diaper. What's it called? Wind diaper. What'd you say?
Wind diaper swirls.
Wind diaper swirls.
I know a guy.
I'm gonna start calling you know what that.
No, get away from me. Get away. No, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Get away. What are you getting a forearm workout? Get away from me. You're a sick man. Yo, you're a sick little.
I went through
you little
this.
bastard.
There was
Oh my
a
God.
phase. I go through these phases where I crave certain food, and I went last week. I went through this phase where I was just like chicken was like my thing. I had chicken like 6 times throughout the week. I'd go to Popeyes, chicken. I went to Church's, chicken.
One more time.
I went to what?
One more time.
Like where I went?
Yeah. Where'd you go?
Popeyes.
What'd you get? It's getting bad, bro. It's I thought it was gone, and it's not. It's resurrected. You need, come on, dog. What'd you get? What'd you get? Your whole mouth
Okay.
contorts.
I've been noticing it recently
It's been
too.
coming back. I thought it was gone after you read the thousands of comments.
My tongue is like swelling. Not like like swelling up.
It's back. Say. Oh my God! You gotta stop that. No, that's disgusting to even look at. Oh my God! You just laughed with the lisp. You just laughed with the lisp. You laughed when he said. You laughed with the lisp. Someone called Guinness. Call Guinness. There's never been a human on earth to laugh with their lisp. He said. Oh my God!
No, bro, it's
That's a new level.
I'm so mad that
No,
you
you're
just said
nervous right
that.
now. You need to calm down. You're hot and bothered.
When
You
I
need
think
to.
about it, that
Oh my God! 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 It's not even on the SH and the CH. Oh, what the fuck? What was that? You tried to gag yourself to fix it. What was that? You literally said.
I was trying to put it back.
No, you need to stop, bro. It's like your tongue's getting longer as you're talking. No, you need to stop. It's big. It's getting big. It's getting wider. It's getting wider. It's a pickup.
No, you're like.
Oh! Swallow the spit! Oh my God! Oh my God!
No, you're making.
No, I'm hot. No, you need to stop.
No, you're
No,
making.
just take a break. Time out. 30 seconds. Time out. Just time.
No,
time
you're
out.
making fun of me. But honestly, it's been bothering me like all week.
Your eyes are so wet. You're crying.
It's like I feel like it's swelling.
No, it is. It is. It's getting. I don't know if you ate something. I don't know. It's bad.
It's like a.
Oh! You're literally breathing over. like you're trying to get the last of like a Slurpee. Like, oh, bro. Oh my God. Yo, you got to stop. You got to. It's so fucking hot. It is so hot in here. Oh my God, you're frightening. RBX again? Oh, you don't get these? RBX? Oh my God. It's so hot. It's so hot. What have you been eating recently?
Okay.
Just breathe.
I feel like for the rest of it, I need like ice in my mouth, or I feel like it's just like it feels like. No, dog, no, it's really bothering me, bro. No, it's really like messing with my brain, bro.
No, seriously, please stop talking.
No, like I'm gonna have to like chew ice cubes. I'm gonna have to chew ice cubes before our live show.
You have to stop, bro. Please.
Give me some ice.
Oh, go make him some ice. Hey, Elsa, go make him some ice.
Okay, sorry. Oh, let me get
Back to the chicken. Oh, I feel like I feel like I'm starting to say it. Back to the chicken. To the chicken. Back to pizza. Okay, pizza.
Holy shit, that was funny as fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just it was very prominent. Like it was.
I don't even want to tell
very-
the story anymore.
No, it was there. Like it was first round draft pick. It was a lottery pick. It was hard not to see.
I don't want to talk about
It
that.
was the number 1 overall draft pick.
I feel like my tongue is so active right now.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's like licking
fighting.
every-
Yeah, it's like, it has its own little entity. It's just like, and you're like, calm down. You have to pull it back.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm waiting. I'm sorry. I
No,
need to
no.
stop. I'm like a vulture right now. I'm like over you, like a scavenger.
I'm about to expose something about myself, even though I just accidentally did.
Oh God, bless your heart.
Movies as a kid inspired me way too much.
What do you?
No, dead ass.
What do you mean?
I saw The Pursuit of Happiness for the first time when I
my
was
God.
16.
Oh yeah.
And it's right before I got my first part-time job. And it inspired me to go get a job.
That's good.
So what I did is I... This is not a podcast joke. This is for real. I went... In the movie, right? In Pursuit of Happiness, he was always wearing that same suit.
Oh my God. Your frail little cricket boy went and bought a suit.
And he would walk everywhere, right? Because he couldn't afford a car. I didn't have a car either, so I was like, same, you know?
Peyton.
So I went to TJ Maxx.
Peyton.
And I got this really big suit. And I got real nice shoes. Slippery bottoms, right? And I was like, I'm going to go get my first job too. And so I
Oh my God.
I saw there was a sign, and it was for a pool monitor. I don't know how to swim though,
I was waiting for it.
but it didn't stop him, so it wasn't gonna stop me.
Oh.
So I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna go get my first job, and they're like, finally, you broke son of a bitch, go get a job. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna fix
He's like,
all
hey,
this.
cut your hair on the way out the door.
So I put
What
up.
the fuck was that? What was that? What the hell was that? He said, what are your seats? What are you doing? You literally went, all right. Like, what was that? What noise was that?
Because you talked about my laugh earlier, and I
You
fixed
just said, all right. Like, oh my God. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shit myself.
No, please don't. Oh, you're gonna fit yourself. He's praying. He said,
Dude, it's like my cooch is itchy.
no, the back of my knees are, they're drenched right now.
Okay. So
I'm so sorry.
no.
Just don't ever laugh like that.
What part was I on?
Your dad told you to cut your hair when you walk out the door.
So they said walk-up interviews, right? And I was like,
Holy
this is perfect because in the movie he walked, and it's a walk-up interview. I didn't know that meant you could just come and interview at any time. So the closest, that pool that was advertising was 6 miles from my house.
Oh my God.
So I put on my suit. And I was like, I'm Will Smith.
Bro thought he was Will Smith.
And I
A
walked.
mile into the walk, he's hating life.
No, I was very focused because I wanted to
bet
be
you were,
him.
you freak.
I didn't want to have my kids sleep in that subway anymore.
Oh,
So I walked to this pool, right? And obviously they were confused when I pulled up. And he was like, hey, you're going to have to get in the water for this. Why do you have that on? And I said, have you seen
that's like Step Brothers.
Why
They're
have
wearing the tuxedos to get the job interview to clean bathrooms. They show up in
Isn't that respectable though?
No.
Yeah, he made me take it off.
Yeah.
But I told him, I was like, do I have to know how to swim to be a pool monitor? And he goes, no, not necessarily. And I said, good, because I can't.
He's the worst manager.
And then he goes, do you know anybody that works here? And I said, yeah, my friend Jimmy. And he said, oh, you got the job. You're good. That's how I got the job.
Oh. So then you walked 6 miles.
6 miles back, yeah.
You did a treacherous 6 miles.
But it was like that victory scene in Pursuit of Happiness. He's like, with this exact, and that's exactly how it was. Movies inspired me way too much as a kid.
That's hilarious. Oh my God, that's funny.
yeah, but ooh.
Hey, movies inspired me. I'm gonna take that same thing
Okay.
and run with it.
Do it.
So I was obsessed with Lord of the Rings, right?
I know.
So one day I thought I was Gandalf or Frodo. I thought I was going on a journey. My grandma's blind, so she has these staffs, like a big ass staff, bro. I was like, oh, I'm Gandalf the Grey. So I literally grabbed her staff, and she lives. It wasn't like country, but like everyone's backyard was about an acre. Like it was solid.
Yes.
So like a 9 house like slot is a decent walk, right? So I was like, you know what? Today's my day. I'm gonna go on this journey to Mordor. I just watched Lord of the Rings. I was probably like 11, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna take no, hell no. I was probably like 9, 8 or 9. I was like, I'm gonna take my own journey. So I got a backpack, and in these movies, they always have like their little bread, their little manna and stuff, and like water. That's it. But I was like, well, I have better snacks than that, but I'm gonna keep it all together like they do.
Oh no.
Tell me why, in my dumb little adolescent mind, I thought it was a good thing to take a gallon freezer bag. Zzz, I put marshmallows, mini pretzels, flaming hot Cheetos, oatmeal cream pies out of the package, and cut up sharp cheddar cheese.
Oh my fuck. Cam. What were you planning on doing with that?
I didn't know they were gonna mix. I thought the way I laid them in the bag, they were gonna just stay that way and respect me and stay where I told them to be. But they had a whole ass party. They had a whole little powwow.
Yeah, and it was what time? Was it summertime?
Oh, it was summer in Texas.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was horrid. So I throw them in my bag. I grabbed a pillow and a blanket, like I was actually gonna camp and stay on the mountains of Mordor. Okay, I put it all. I grabbed my staff. I start walking, right? I swear to God, I get 5 houses down. I go, it's hot as shit. And I literally turn around and go, I'm a loser. And I walked back to my blind grandma. And I literally went inside. And I said, well, hell, at least I'm hungry. I pull out the snack. The entire bag's red. I can't even see. It looks like a murder scene. I can't even see through the plastic. The hot Cheeto dust is everywhere. I pick up a marshmallow. It looks like a damn flaming, like a fireball out of Mario. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oatmeal cream
shit.
pie had cheese in it. It was a sick-ass time.
shit.
It was a sick-ass time.
No, you might have been.
No, they inspired me a little too much.
Yeah.
Too. I thought I was Gandalf. I literally thought I was a wizard.
Is that why you grew your beard so long? That one
No,
time?
That's because I was obsessed with the fact that I was only getting facial hair, so I didn't want to let it go, and I resembled Mr. Tumnus from Chronicles of Narnia. I was like, hey, I'm Cameron. Like, no.
Dude, yeah, you used
It
to
was
get
bad.
killed on away games. But
They'd be like, hey, Beard Boy, you gonna hit your free throw, Beard Boy? Huh? Bah, bah.
we'd be cracking up on the side because I didn't play, so I heard it all.
And then coach was like, Cam P. Kennedy, bring your bitch ass over here. And I had to trot like a loser, just go and run to him. That
He was on your ass.
was so demeaning.
Well,
Shout out him, though.
Shout out to him. Hope you find fun in your new adventure.
Yeah,
No, but for honestly, I do.
I do too.
Uh,
Love that guy.
He's a great dude. But I have this like thing. You know how people say I have icks.
Yeah.
I've never. I've stroke.
Oh my God.
I've never really been one to be like into that kind of stuff. Like I have icks about people until I have Intel.
Oh, Intel.
Intel.
You need Intel?
We got one right here.
Yeah, we got it. Let's go ahead and wait right here.
Yeah, I don't have to bottleneck this.
Who is that?
Who's in that car?
Why is the 5%? That's illegal.
Why is your license plate say
U.S. government.
government?
Who's in the car? There's 4 cars. There's 2 sheriffs. There's actually armed guards. Who did I just
A
walk
guy with a
behind?
walkie-talkie came out the shadows. Where
Yeah,
did he come
He
from?
stopped us. He has a walkie-talkie in his sleeve. I don't see any machinery. He's talking to his wrist, and everyone else is hearing it. Who's in the car?
So one of my, I found out I do have an ick though. It's when
Here we go.
It's when people don't enjoy Q-tips enough. But I'm gonna test you on it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna test you.
You have Q-tips.
I have a Ziploc, you have Q-tip, and I gotta see if we're gonna continue our friendship. Cause honestly, Cam,
If you want me to sit here and moan in the mic,
that's what I'm saying. Honestly, if you don't moan a little bit, then I don't trust you. Here you go.
I will never do that.
What do you mean?
You'd literally have to break my arm and clean my ear.
That
for
wasn't
me.
even being a joke. You don't lick your Q-tips before you put them in your ear.
I lick my Q-tips before I put them in there. You don't lick
I've
Q-tips.
licked in your ear before.
You don't lick. You do not lick. You've never licked me. Your tongue has never touched my skin. No, it has not.
The first time we watched The Notebook,
It's,
in that one part where he took his shirt,
shut up.
you brought chocolate covered strawberries.
You'd have to break my arm and clean my ear yourself before I put that in my damn
I'll
ear.
clean your ear. Do you want me to use Q-tips or
You've never licked me, let alone my
Cam,
ear. You freak.
You didn't let me nibble on your earlobe.
You've nibbled on my earlobe like a little like the gerbil you crunched. Like the gerbil you took its soul from. You nibbled on my
He
earlobe?
didn't die.
Oh, you just snapped his spine and he's alive?
He didn't die from that though. He died later. No, okay, I'm saying, but honestly, I need to see. If you don't moan a little bit and like your eyes don't roll, we can't be friends. It's the best part of Q-tips. Like honestly, it's getting weird. Do you feel the
First off, we're not gonna. Something else just icked me about you. You sucked that joint. You sucked it like the little owl talking about how many licks to the tootsie of the center tootsie pop.
What?
How many licks does it take to get to the center of the tootsie pop?
There we go. No, you just wet it so you can get the
Yeah,
wax.
but you just go like this.
Oh my god, Cam, we have to compare our ears. We gotta compare. Look at
No, my ears gonna be dirtier. For sure, I don't like that.
You don't clean your ears
You didn't like that.
because you made me feel uncomfortable.
You do this. You said, "Here you go, dog." You popped that joint in like a sucker. Bro, this is uncomfortable. This is like a weird, dark ASMR. That's how much you like a Q-tip. This is me. No exaggeration.
Oh no, you're a freak, bro. How's your eye not twitching? Get out. Oh!
But then you take. Then you take the other side.
Oh my god. Cam, how have you been able to hear this episode? Oh my god, Cam. Oh, here you go. Yeah, make it feel good. Oh my! There's a piece. There's a piece that just came out of his ear. Show the camera. There's a piece that came out of his ear. There's a piece that came. Show Cam. Show the camera. Cam, show the camera.
I think that's something my frontal cortex.
You just picked a piece of your brain, dog.
That's the left lobe.
Dog, there's never been a piece that's like a piece of a hot Cheeto that just came out of your ear. Oh my! Cam. Oh, Cam. I swear to God, Cam. Cam, I swear to God. Get off the set. Get it off the set. Get it off the set. Get it off the set. Oh. No. No. There you go. There you go. Oh my God, Cam. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, you're sick, bro. Why do you still have one in your hand? Why do you still have one in your hand?
I gotta do the other ear.
Please, God, no. I don't want to see what's in the other one. Dog, I'm gonna throw up. Oh my God. Do you not feel worse about yourself after that? Oh no, it's not as bad. It's pretty clean. Oh my God, dude.
But it's always the one going down
Oh my God, Cam.
that gets the most.
Oh my God, Cam.
Gets most of the party.
Oh my God, Cam. I'm not even gonna look, dog.
Oh, this one's my right ear is way
Yeah,
better
just
than
get rid of it.
Look.
No.
Okay.
Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Cause it's time for people's favorite segment, co-host Cam.
And what is that segment?
It is Pop Culture Pain and Cam. Pop Culture Pain and Cam.
Wham! I'm
So-
going first. You're not going. I'm going first. First things first. You already know what we share in common.
Yeah.
One of our deepest connects was simply the great, best sport of all time, hoops. Okay, NBA playoffs are starting. I'm gonna challenge people. I've actually never seen anybody do this, and I was just sitting there thinking one day. I was like, people, what are you doing?
I've been watching Shakira videos recently. All right, what's your basketball takes?
It's not a take, but I challenge y'all to do this. So I was sitting there like, yo, we print out brackets every year. We do it on the app for March Madness. And I'm sure people have done this. I'm not like inventing something. So I just looked up 2023 NBA playoff bracket and I printed it off. I thought it was fun. I've never done that before. And I guessed all the series. I guessed who'd win. And I put in 6, in 5, in 7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to compare it and see how accurate I was. So I challenge y'all to do that. I made 2 brackets. I made a LeBron one, obviously.
Right.
And then I made a realistic one.
Right.
So it's pretty fun.
Right.
Watch the NBA playoffs. Basically the best time of the year because almost every single night there's basketball. Every single night. And it's playoff, high-level basketball.
I think that I'm going to use my pop culture segment to put a nice little cap on this story of Love is Blind.
Oof.
The last time we talked about it like about 4 weeks in a row now, 3 weeks in a row now. It's time to put the little cherry on the
Little cherry on the pie.
Pear on the pie.
Cake?
Put a little hair on the pie.
Pie, right?
So sure, whatever your desired dessert is,
I think it's pie.
whatever bakery you like,
But
whatever baked good,
that's a cherry on
whatever
top
baked
of
good
that
tickles your
shit.
titties. You know what I mean?
It's whatever bagel. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
But what if my nipple can't fit in the bagel? What if the bagel can't see my nipple?
Yeah, they couldn't find the nipple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
cherry on top of the pie. Cake.
So what? Oh god. talking about crack was showing. I saw in like the thing for like 2 seconds. I thought my booty crack was out. So I said, ooh, we gotta cut that. But so Love Is Blind, the reunion happened, and it was a piece of dog water shit.
It was.
It was
so
garbage,
bad.
hot ass.
It was so bad, and it wasn't even live. Like they messed up, and it was. I'm about to sneeze. I can feel a sneeze.
Oh, get it out! No, you're about to sneeze. Damn it! I was trying to ruin it. But what I was saying was about the Love Is Blind reunion. I have a hot take, right? At first, when they said that the reunion was gonna be live, we're all excited. Oh my God, Love Is Blind reunion! It's gonna be live, unfiltered. Reunions should never be live
Never, ever.
because you know,
Live audience?
sure, live
streaming?
never.
Never,
Because whenever you gotta realize when they're taping these things, right? And the reunions we get are always like an hour and a half, but they tape for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
And then they redo lines, or they like if something happened, or they can edit it to make
They
it sound
simply
better.
have 4 hours to choose from. They keep the best stuff.
Exactly. And in the live, it's like you're hearing this person's soliloquy for
God,
4
great
minutes
diction.
straight.
Great diction.
Thank you so much.
Great diction.
Thank you so much. So you're hearing this person's soliloquy for about 4 minutes straight, and then there's only like one soundbite at the end.
Yeah.
All that shit would have been cut, and they'd have kept that soundbite.
I know.
So that's why reunions should never be live.
Ever. It really was bad. Like, we all were extremely invested in this season. We were super hype. The fact that Jackie and Josh didn't even go, that sucked too. If I just ruined it
Punks.
for you, sorry. But if not, I mean, whatever. But the reunion was a letdown. Like, we were literally amped to watch it. We were supposed to
Not
watch
facts.
it in LA. They messed up on the live, couldn't watch it. So we said, okay, we'll watch it the next day while we're in LA. Still wasn't available, couldn't watch it. So we ended up watching when we got back, and it was just such a letdown. But
Yeah, and the what's the girl Vanessa, the host? She was
Yes.
definitely drunk.
she was either drunk or like she was trying to plug joke after joke after joke,
And she
after
was
joke
very
after
biased.
joke, and like straightforward as hell. Bro, she literally talks like she knows no one can like press her, and that's annoying as hell.
She's probably not gonna have a job.
Just because you're she's definitely gonna have a job.
No.
Just because you're the host.
You know why?
Why?
Because Nick Lachey is got in trouble recently because he hit a allegedly. Let me not
Oh,
say
I
this.
saw that.
He
I
hit
saw
that
it.
woman in that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got because and he's in like AA right now for alcohol. And then people are already getting on Vanessa because she did a shit show job. So they're probably gonna, you know who they should get? Shane.
He's like, hey guys, so this is Love Is Blind. Welcome to Love Is Blind season 5. And I don't even know why you say I'm acting like that. This is always me. I've already told you multiple times. But this is gonna be
Yeah,
all jokes.
get
We love
Shane
him.
help.
We actually saw him, or we didn't see him, but we saw someone else that saw him here. Remember,
What?
he was here at BB.
What?
He was here at BB.
What the hell are you saying?
BB, Bottle Blonde, BB.
Oh
was
yeah,
here.
yeah. And he was like, oh, that shit's fake.
Yeah. He was like, no, it was a cool time, but no, I mean, she loved me until the cameras went off, and then she didn't love me. I'm just kidding. Sorry, Shane. But,
Whenever he was on the altar, he's like,
yeah, he was like this.
yeah, he's tweaked.
Yeah, that was bad.
But that was this episode of Pop Culture, Pain and Cam. Pop Culture, Pain and Cam. Wow, no, yeah, no, pop culture. Yeah. Now you go. I can't escape myself. What? So many times I've tried. But there's still but there's still rage inside. Somebody get me through this nightmare.
Crying.
I can't control myself.
You're so emotionally invested. Why are you tearing up? Stop. No one's making you sing. No one's making him sing. Look at it. Yo, he just had like a daydream. He was not seeing me. I'm telling you, that boy was seeing red. Like, he was not looking at Cameron Michael Kennedy. That motherfucker was seeing the end times or something, bro. He is like, my words weren't going through. They weren't hitting him. He was in a different realm. Look, dude, there's a tear in your beard. Peyton.
I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know either. That was creepy, Bubba. Oh! Oh, no.
You've never heard that song?
No. Get away from you. Look how you've been like shanked. You're like, yo, you're making me uncomfortable. there's so much gray spit in your mouth? Why is your saliva gray? It's disgusting. You're gonna choke. Dude, my cheeks hurting. Ah.
No one will ever say this animal I have become. I'm gonna pass out.
All right, buddy. I'll let you recoup. I don't know what the hell just took over your body.
You never heard that, dog?
No, I've never seen a being like you.
3
like
days grace.
No, yeah, that was 3 days of hell. That was you scared me.
So what if you? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, you gotta stop. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this week. Another fantastic episode 57. Guys, Peyton's a freak. I'm a freak.
Yeah, he is.
You're all Come on.
Ask him about that earlobe.
He's never licked any part of
You
my
said,
body.
oh, yeah,
His
you
tongue-
grabbed my dip in my hand. You said, whisper me sweet nothings.
Oh, I grabbed your reset button and I said, whisper me sweet nothings. Guys, that's enough for this week.
Spanked me.
We love you so much. June 30th, big, massive takeaway. It's going to be the first link above any other link because you can find any information you need in the link in the description below. But the very first link is going to take you straight to June 30th. You're going to teleport in time. You're going to time travel. Straight to June 30th, Southside Music Hall, Dallas, Texas. You Should Know podcast. Grand live tour. He looks like Shrek. He's taking his shoes off. It's getting real freaky in here, guys.
Ooh, fuck,
we
that feels
absolutely
good.
love you for everything. Thank you for everything in the P.O. Box. If you're continuing to send, the P.O. Box link is also in the description. Thank you for all the birthday wishes from last week. As I was saying, from my birthday, which was last week. Thank you for all the love, support, and everything. Patreon, Koala Club. Be on the lookout for this upcoming week. You got 10 Minute Talks with Mama Liv. You got Extendo episode. And you might have something else.
Oh, the extended episode, we're going to...
It might have something else. I'm gonna say it.
Auntie Ashton's behind the camera right now, and we got a little surprise. She said she's going to wax somebody's legs.
Yeah,
I'm not volunteering.
I'm not either.
We might. Okay, so Mama Liv is going to be you. So you're going to wax
You're
Mama
gonna
Liv's
do
legs.
it.
And since I'm on like a little sporadic spree, I think this might be a little weird.
I look like the fourth blind mice.
But I'd still give you a little smooch. Dude, you look like a cop, like RoboCop.
Oh, yeah, I look like a crooked cop or like a blind mouse. You look cool and you're like all glazed over and stuff. I look blind. I literally look like I can't see. There's nothing wrong with blind people, first off. My grandma's blind. I love her to death. But it's like,
I do love your grandma.
look at me.
Okay, I'm not going to lie, Cam. Till just now, I thought you had those Ugg things on.
You thought I had Ugg boots on.
Yeah, the ones you always wear? I thought those were it. Until just now, I swear to God.
They're not Uggs. But.
You should have gotten those show socks. Ooh, show them your socks. Hold on. You might be pulling a Peyton. Show them. Oh, shit. Or is that just sweat?
No, that's probably just sweat. That's very white.
No, it looks green on like the toe part.
No, it doesn't.
Or that might just be your infected toe poking
Okay,
through.
but
All right,
guess
guys.
what? Nope.
Secret code.
Secret code of the week is
Tickets out now.
boom, ton.
Ton.
T-O-N.
Tickets out now.
June 30th, Southside Music Hall, Dallas, Texas. You Should Know podcast, live show. Want to see you there. Have to be there. We
Wanna
love
be
you.
there.
Stop
See you
repeating me.
I'll
One out of
kiss you if you want to.
everything.
One out of 10 minutes, I'll make it over to Christmas. And we will, oh my God, so much stuff fell out of my shoe. And we'll see you next time. I think some of it's in my mouth, like right here. Like, you know where
That's
people
disgusting.
put
We
dip?
love you guys.
There's like, residue for shit. I have to shit. All right.
The You Should Know podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the You Should Know podcast, season 2, episode 43. Round of applause. Whoa, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of y'all. Thank you so much for coming back to this episode of the You Should Know podcast. Guys, happy MLK Day. Take the time to just pay homage to the GOAT. Happy MLK Day to everybody. If you're watching this, you look below you and you said subscribe button isn't pressed. Yeah. If you look even more below and you see that comment section, it's for free with your name. Guess what? Even more on. Guys, last week's episode was freaking phenomenal. One of my favorite episodes. But guess what? Every week we're going to try to push it up a little more. I did not like the noises I just made. That was very, very hard to say and listen to. I am so sorry. Got some announcements. A week from today, on January 23rd, 2023, drum roll, please. The The Patreon will be live and available for y'all to join. The content we have stacked stuff. We've got bonus clips from episodes. We have vlogs ready. We have studio tours ready. We're gonna explain more in depth next week whenever it drops. But guys, I am so excited for y'all to join this Patreon. I know y'all are gonna be so happy when you do. Y'all have been waiting for it. We've been working hard on it. Me and co-host Cam, we really are gonna take the time, and we have taken the time already to put a lot of effort into this, so y'all can enjoy this exclusive membership, this exclusive content. I cannot wait for you guys to see that. We have a fantastic episode ready. We got co-host Cam in the studio today. You know, we got the stories, we got the scenarios, and scenarios that probably other creators will steal, World Star Hip Hop will steal, and make a lot of money off of the stuff that we create right here. But y'all are gonna get to see it first. Let's enjoy the rest of the episode. We got co-host Cam back in the studio. Okay, let's talk about something.
Yeah, poor. I mean,
Dragon
just watch
is-
him. He's sad. Watch. Oh, poor Bubba.
Poor dude. It's all right.
It's okay. Just snap out of it.
Okay,
It's okay.
why would we harm him so early in the
Because
episode?
he's not. He's just not. He's
He's having a sick day.
He is.
Allergies are Cedars high. Cedars high.
I mean, when I tell y'all my allergies are through the roof
Through
right
'em.
now, like there is no roof. Like it blew straight. It literally went
Oh,
straight through the roof. That is an accurate depiction of what I sound like in the morning.
dude.
Like a mother. Every morning. It's disgusting. It's really. I can't see. I can't see when I wake up.
Okay, but
I'm like-
I'm gonna say something. Ugh, I
Yeah.
did not like the way you just looked.
That's every morning.
Okay, but you know what?
Ask Olivia.
But you want to know what I kind of like?
Don't say you like that little lump.
Oh my God. It feels like there's like a little person in my throat.
You're so
And
problematic.
I name him Tony.
Oh no.
I'm like, hey Tony, he's in there this
You got
morning.
Tony in your throat? I bought a euro. I'm in it back in it, bro.
How have you been, bud? How have you been? How have you been?
I've been good. How are you?
I'm good.
Do it right, please.
No,
do it
we
right.
said we're leaving that in 2022.
We never said that, but it's okay.
Yeah, we did in the last episode.
No, we didn't. It's okay.
In the first episode.
In the last episode?
In the first episode of 2022. 2023.
This guy's a freaking liar. Look at him.
Are you excited for next week?
I'm very excited. There's multiple things that are coming next week. It's just gonna be a whole bunch of
Is it?
like a lot. Yeah, there's multiple things.
What? Oh. Okay. So one of them we could say is Patreon because we already said it.
Yeah,
But
it's already, but Patreon is officially, spell officially. Don't need you to do it.
OFFISCIALO. Why?
Officialo out next Monday. Patreon's gonna be crazy fun stuff there. We're gonna have the link and everything when it's live in the descriptions and whatnot. Obviously, it's not gonna be there this episode because it's not up yet, but it's gonna be in the description. Next episode, you're gonna be able to go right over there, see what we are cooking up. Because I'm talking. Go ahead, put it in there. Imagine there's a big old pot right here,
put it,
and we're just
no.
We're just
our
stirring
foot's
that
not
thing.
in there. Our whole
Our
shin
whole
is in
leg,
there.
yeah, our
We're
whole-
in there.
look
Come
at
on,
this- look
come
at
on,
this
put it in there.
aerodynamic
Come on,
pot. I
come
mean,
on.
that is. Look at the.
Look at that.
Look
That's
at the
Patreon right there.
sequence.
That's Patreon. This is Patreon
And we're-
right there.
we can do this all
That made me
over.
feel really good.
When you moved yours,
My
my L3 got a little.
Oh, you got a heavy leg. It's those hips. Carries a lot of weight.
It's called muscle. Yeah, it's called the VMO.
I feel like I'm
the
about to
teardrop
pass
on my
out.
quad. I do a lot of leg extensions. They look really good. You wouldn't know. Anyway,
You do.
yeah. Oh, well, okay. That I'm not gonna disagree.
Is that on
but
Patreon?
That no. But leg muscle. That's what it was.
I
Nothing to do with
can't
hips.
wait to get the testimonies back from the people that are members of the Patreon.
It's gonna be unreal.
It's
gonna
I
be
cannot because we are actually confident in this. Like it's
yeah,
like
it's
some
gonna be fantastic.
funny
100%
shit is in the
fantastic.
is in the Patreon.
Ever is in the. I could.
We don't talk about enough normal stuff on this pod. Stop. No, I hate that. When I'm editing
love
it,
it.
but when you don't edit it and you don't listen back.
Don't say that.
Because I gotta.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Sorry, is it true? We always talk about me editing it. We're teaching Cam how to edit. He's gonna edit a lot on the Patreon. We're teaching you. There's nothing wrong with that. I love editing. I hate editing that though. I'm sorry. We never
Normal
talk
stuff.
about our normal stuff, and I want to talk about something normal real quick.
Okay.
I've watched a documentary
Okay.
on Netflix
Okay.
called The Hashling Slasher. It's not called that, but it's something of that. It's something of that term called the hitchhiking wielding hitchhiker.
What?
The hatchet wielding hitchhiker.
There we go. I was about to say.
Have you seen
rewind.
that?
Have not. No.
Do you remember that guy though?
Do I remember the hatchet wielding hitchhiker?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, remember that super viral video whenever like YouTube was just popping off, and it was crazier when shit went viral. This was a very viral interview, and you've seen it. It was the guy, the homeless dude he didn't look homeless. He was like a 21-year-old kid. He's like a good looking dude, long hair. He had the bandana, and he got interviewed on the side of the street, and he was like, smash, smash, smash. You've never seen that?
Never seen it.
If you saw a picture of him, you would see it.
Maybe, but
So this conversation's dead now.
well, I mean,
I wish we didn't have limited time. I'd show you, but
it's what do you want me to say? You want me to say I've seen it? I've seen it.
Preferably.
That was fantastic.
No, it's not fantastic because
I haven't seen
he
it.
murdered somebody.
So I don't know. Okay, see, there we go.
So he was super viral, right? And he went on the Jimmy Kimmel.
lead me to it.
So basically how it starts, right? He's a hitchhiker in California, right? He's a hitchhiker in California. And he was a super like hippie, Earth is cool, whatever. And he became viral because he was hitchhiking with the dude. Apparently the dude was like this raging like hatred-fueled dude, was a racist guy, and he was like, I'm Jesus, while he was driving this dude, and like hit a black construction worker against a van. Didn't kill him, but he hit him against a van, and then the hitchhiker dude was like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Then this bystander lady tries to stop the guy from like continuing pain on this construction worker. The driver grabs the woman and is starting to like strangle her. The hitchhiker guy pulls out a hatchet out of his backpack and smash, starts hitting the dude. Didn't kill him, right?
Then he sucks.
That interview goes viral because he's like, first of all, he's a hero.
Yeah.
Then he was like, he has a great personality, gave a funny interview.
Mm-hmm.
Millions of views. Goes on the Jimmy Kimmel show, super viral, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward a couple weeks, couple months. He's getting stopped. He's getting stopped everywhere. Gets arrested. Why are you getting arrested?
Hatch boy.
He murders a lawyer. He went to New York, murders a lawyer. Spoiler alert. Well, I mean, it's news content, but yeah, that's what I've been watching, and it was crazy because I remember that.
Insane.
I remember that clip, and I've always wondered like what happened to him.
It's
That's
on.
what
What is it on?
Netflix. It's like the #1 thing on Netflix right now.
Hatch wielding hitchhiker.
Something of that. It'll be like #1 on the suggestion thing.
Wow.
Suggestion
Maybe
thing.
your suggestion. My #1's gonna say like Ginny in Georgia.
I watched Ginny and Georgia. I can't talk too much about it because that's actually really good. I also watched Grease the other day.
First time?
Are you nuts?
Okay, I don't. You said it like it was your first time.
You know me. What's my
Grease is-
favorite genre movie?
I mean, like, do we want to say it?
Yes.
Like chick flicks. Like,
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's musicals.
No, it's chick flicks. I'm gonna go chick
You've
flicks.
seen me watch one chick flick, and now you just put that on me for the
I'm
rest
gonna
of
go
my
chick
life.
flicks 1A, musicals 1B, documentaries 2.
No, I hate documentaries.
Are
I
you
honestly
nuts?
do. I do not watch documentaries
He
like
starts
that.
the episode. Dude, I watched this new documentary. I hate him.
No,
What are we doing here?
just because I watch one, that's what you do. I do one thing. Like I get skinny one time. You're just a skinny skeleton, bad rib.
You were huge before.
I was big. I was Cam.
You were athletic. I would never
was bigger than you at one
I would
point.
never deem either one of us have been big.
I was bigger
yet.
than you at one point. I was swole.
All right, bro.
I used to do nothing but lift and eat.
No, good days. Good old days.
Good old days, and we'd listen
You
to
can still
Eminem.
do that, but
I found a video of us the other day lifting in denim jeans, listening to Eminem. We were disgusting human beings.
that's what the armpit of America will do to you. That is 100% what junior college in Oklahoma will do to you.
Imagine,
Lifting in denim, listening to M.
and it was relapse.
Understand something. When I come up I need the fans jumping. I need
we
the
were-
fist up in the air. I'm gonna let that in the air. No, like, and
we
we're
were-
just sitting there we got pockets. Like, what?
Like
no.
so, we're in the 80s, right?
Yeah,
Like it's
what is-
disgusting.
That's sick. That's bad behavior.
And it was that small little weight room that was like in the gymnasium, in that hallway, that small one that had that one machine. We were in that hot ass thing.
Dude, they literally had the enormous, like, industrial sized fan in the corner. Didn't even work. That was the only hope of you not getting a heat stroke. Didn't work. It was bad. Oh, God.
I remember-
It was like carpet
Carpet.
for a weight room. Think about that. You're dripping sweat. It's just soaking.
Imagine what that smelled like, huh?
Just fungi, bacteria. Oh,
I have I have a question, Cam.
Hopefully I have an answer. But your questions, you never know.
Why does the sun follow me everywhere? You ever thought about that?
Shut your mouth. What do you mean?
That's a genuine question. Why does the sun follow me everywhere? Have you ever been driving and like looked at the sun while you're driving? That thing is going to follow you. How is it not?
Because it's enormous and it gives us life.
That's fine. I'm saying I understand why I see it. Why is it following me?
Bro,
I'm
it's
driving
not-
80 miles per hour on a toll road. Why is that thing catching up with me, Cam?
Catching up with you. It's so big. It is not moving. We are moving. It's not chasing nobody. What is he, your enemy? Fanboy?
That's what I'm wondering. Why is that thing right there with me?
It's going to be there. And then
That's
it goes
fine.
to nighttime because our globe goes like this. Nighttime, we're on the opposite side. We go seepy. We wake up. It's there again.
But how does that also? That's
He doesn't have a maze and a track to follow you, my friend.
why is he doing it?
It's the sun.
But how does that work?
It's the sun. It doesn't move. We move around it. Did you skip a couple classes?
A few.
Were you too busy combing your long Troy Polamalu hair with your little tail in the back? Trading Pokemon in the bathroom? What were you doing?
But I feel like
you skipped science class.
But I feel like you don't give me credit for good questions. That's a good
That's
question.
a horrible question. You might get good credit for a good question. That's horrendous.
That's a great
Matter of
question.
fact,
You've not given me an answer.
Matter of fact, bro, because there's no answer. The answer
That's a good question. If there's no answer, that's a good question.
the answer is it doesn't move. Like your question is invalid.
The sun doesn't move.
No. The sun, for us, in our context, no, we revolve around the sun. Sun, planets, movement. Science, class. You skipped it. Anyway, you just sparked a good old memory.
Wait, can I? Sorry, before that, I have one more question.
Go.
I have one more question.
Go.
How does the moon stay connected to the sun at night? I've really never understood that. That's a genuine
Dude,
question,
the
and do
moon-
not make fun of
The
me.
moon's not connected to the sun. The moon is connected to us.
Okay, but how does it always stay nighttime?
What do you mean?
So you're
Okay, look.
So no.
You're the
so you're
sun.
saying. So you're saying.
You're
this-
the sun.
So
Just
you're
watch.
saying the sun. Let me get my thought out.
He's about to eat one of these right here. Good old knuckle sandwich.
So you're saying the sun's here,
Yeah.
the Earth's here,
Yep.
and the moon goes in between.
No.
Are you nuts?
I mean, not directly sun, moon, earth.
No, but I'm
It's
saying the
sun-
alignment, the alignment.
It's sun, other planets, bink, 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 bink. Okay?
You're saying there's other planets between us and the moon.
Did I say moon? I said sun, other planets. Now, our planet has a moon. So our planet is constantly going around the sun, but the moon is constantly going around us. So eventually, it will hit, yes, those are eclipses and stuff like that, sun, moon, earth, but it's not always in between us. Okay?
You haven't answered my question.
I don't even remember your question at this point.
How does this moon stay connected throughout the whole nighttime?
Because the moon is to us as we are to the sun. So
What is this, a riddle? Say it like a human. What the fuck
All
is-
right, Aristotle.
Yeah.
So the sun is so big that we are in its gravitational force. We move around it.
Say it normal.
Oh my God, this is normal. If you would have went to class, if you didn't skip Miss Elderberry's class, then you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Just let me talk.
Say it.
You're asking for normalness. Let me
Say it in
speak.
6 words or less.
Sun big, we follow. We big, moon follow. Okay, that's how that works.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Cause you skipped the class. Just listen.
I am. It
The
doesn't
sun.
make sense.
Such a large star, it has a pull to it, gravitational pull. We are connected in that. Hence why we revolve around the sun. That is our calendar years, what we know.
So the sun's in the middle.
Sun, yes.
Okay.
Okay. The planets in our solar system are going around.
So the sun doesn't move.
No. Sun stationary. Okay. We're gonna do sun stationary. We're going. Pew pew pew. We make a full lap. That's 1 year. Okay. That's the year aspect. Okay. Now.
I'm learning about the moon. I don't care about the goddamn
So now the
calendar.
moon. So now we are the stationary one in terms of the moon.
Mm-hmm.
The moon is with us. Our gravitational pull. Okay? So the moon's going to stick with us when we go. Because we are bigger than said moon. Moon sticks with us. It's in our gravitational pull. It's not going to disarray.
So it's moving with us.
yes, correct.
So why is
with
it not
us.
always night?
Because when we're facing the sun, my friend.
Oh, so it's always there.
So we revolve and we rotate.
So he doesn't just poke.
revolve is going in a big circle. Rotating, we're going like this.
Okay.
So we are doing this
Okay.
and doing this at the same time. So we're going like this.
So he doesn't. The moon just doesn't poke his head.
No, he doesn't just say, diddaloo, and then go back. No.
Oh, okay.
The reason it's night is when we've made our rotation, typically 12 hours. Now we are on the opposite side to where the sun is hitting the other side of the earth. Hence time zones. That's why they are now in day. We are now in night going to sleep. So then we're going to keep going. We're evolving. It's nowhere near that fast. It takes a whole year. But then it's just going to
Okay.
think. This is the sunrise. Birds chirping. Early bird gets the worm. Beep, 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 beep. Caw-caw, wake up. Boom. Daytime. Go through your day. Boom. Nighttime.
I get a lot of heat for these questions, and I'm not the only one.
Golly,
I feel like I help.
Turn me into a damn professor for a second.
I feel like I help out a lot of people with these questions. Make fun of me if you want.
Okay, but this is the thought that you sparked to me. Back in probably the same age group that you were skipping, probably like third. It was probably third or fourth grade science. This girl, I'm gonna not say her name, but we were in school
Make up a
together.
name.
We were in the class. I'm not gonna say her
Suzanne.
name. Okay, Suzanne. So Suzanne has a brilliant question one day, kind of like one of your brilliant questions. Brilliant. Horrible question. Anyway, she goes, Miss, I have a thought. I have to say it. Will we ever be able to stand on Earth like they did the moon?
That's a great question.
You sick, you rat. Okay, so me, I guess I was very intelligent, but other kids were too. To honk my own horn. No. Okay. So I simply state, I go, hey, Suzanne, like you're.
Oh, you suck. You answered that question first?
She was at my table. So I was going to save her the
You're that
embarrassment
kid.
of the whole classroom.
You're that
She
kid.
asked a bad question.
That's a good question.
Every question's a good question. Let me take that back. She asked it, but I had the answer, so I told her. I said, hey, Suzanne, you're doing it right now. You're standing on the earth as you would the moon right now.
It's not the same.
It's the exact same.
No.
She goes, no. Like, we're in the earth. Like, how do you stand on it?
That's exactly what I was thinking. We're in the earth,
And
they're on the moon.
I go, okay, Suzanne, like this, you can't kick through it. We're not in the earth. That would be lava. That'd be the core. We are on the earth. I said, the reason you think it's different, we here on earth, we have an atmosphere.
Yeah.
Okay, the moon doesn't. That's why it's just space to bloop. You've landed.
I like that.
She goes, no. I see what you're saying, Cameron, but like, how could we stand on it? And I go, all right, see, you're making me angry at this point. You're doing it right now. Let's just move on. Let's just avoid this.
Yeah.
She goes, okay, no, you don't get it. Excuse me, miss. Please, can you help me? Will we ever be able to stand on the earth? And I kid you not, like, I can't make this up. She would not let this go for about half a year. Like half a year.
I bet she's like in Congress now.
I bet she's not. I really bet she's not. Like
She's smart. It's those the ones that are the special ones. The ones that ask questions.
Yeah, but then when the ones that have answers give it, and the teacher gives it, and the rest of the class gives it, and then you still question it, it's like, sure, you're headstrong, you're going places, but it's not the right
Y'all
place.
want to know the type of kid Cam was? He brought the teacher apples and shit every day and kissed their feet. Hey, Mrs. I'm the smartest one in here. Thank you.
I've never kissed a foot outside of Olivia's in my life.
You would have kissed what?
No. Oh, no. Those socks, I'm not kissing that no matter the amount that you bribe.
That's not true.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
No, I'm not kissing your foot. But yeah, long story short, don't skip your science class like Peyton or Suzanne did. You're standing on the earth as you could the moon right now, and the moon is to us as we are to the sun. There you go.
How much?
Quick little stuff. No, we're not going to do this at all. No, don't even look at me. No, seriously.
2,000.
No, sir.
2,000.
No, bro, I can't. No, there's a different level of pride. No, I'm not. I can't, bro. I can't. I seriously can't. I can't.
I wouldn't let you do
That's
that.
insane. That's.
But hypothetically, for $2,000,
No, it'd have to be more. Like, I'm dead serious. It'd have to be more. Like, to kiss your foot,
Off
bro,
camera.
It's your foot.
Off camera.
It is your feet.
I clean feet.
I don't care. It's your foot.
$2,000 off camera.
Me kissing another man's phalanges, his toes. No, bro. No.
I would have never let you do it. I'm just a hypothetical situation. Yours, I might need to like.
Yeah,
I would have to go to the hospital.
You might need to get like some guaranteed money up front before that. Like even just
A front end and a
accepting
back end, yeah.
because that's. You might walk out a little crust or something.
Oh, yeah, I'd be sick for a
that'd be
couple
bad.
weeks.
That'd be real bad.
You
All right, I got a question for you now.
I like that.
The You Should Know podcast.
So we did a TikTok live this past week, and someone had a question that we didn't have time on the live to really address. But I think you're absolutely foolish. So the question simply stated, God, you're so funny. Who would survive longer in an urban area zombie apocalypse?
100% me.
You, my friend, are ludicrous. You are insane.
Cam, we could break this down however you want. I would
Begin.
Cam, you would be. I would have hours on you of survival.
My natural instincts are 10 times better than you.
I would be running, trying to survive, and be like, damn, there's Cam on the ground. See ya. That's how bad it would be.
See, initially, you think that's a good thought. You can't run. Your cardiovascular endurance is so below the average for the human male. It's not good. Like, it's not good. First off, you're not running anywhere. And the fact that you think you would be running tells me exactly what I need to. There's going to be millions of zombies in the street. I'm going to be hunkered down in my absolute fortress that I've created. And you're going to be running.
Cam, when have you built anything in your life?
You're going to be
to where you would build a fortress.
When have I built anything?
Yeah, other than a kiosk, huh?
I built a kiosk.
Other than an IKEA furniture desk.
I built your furniture, your IKEA things is what I have put together because you lack the skill set to do it. And neither one of us can read Swedish, the instruction manuals, but I at least had enough common sense. I could put it together. I built
your bed.
What?
I built your bed.
You built my bed because I was building the desk. There was two people doing something. I said, hey, do you think you can come read Sweden? And you said no. And I said, hey, well, it's super simple. You put the things together, and we did it together at the same time.
Just off of saying that, you can't read Sweden. That's not how you say things.
Read Swedish?
You're not surviving.
I'm going to have to read Swedish in a zombie apocalypse to survive.
Cam has the hips of a 17-year-old Labrador that was caged up half his life. You're not going anywhere.
You have the cardiovascular endurance of a 1987 born smoker that has smoked 2 packs a day every day for their life, and you would not survive.
I was born with an immune deficiency.
Exactly, and we know, and the zombies do too. They can sniff it right on you. They say, oh, he's got weak ribs. He's got weak ribs. That'll be easy. They're real tender. They'll snap easy.
Cam, hand-to-hand.
You're insane.
Hand-to-hand combat, I am so much better than you.
Hand-to-hand I'm not hand-to-handing anybody. I'm going to be up there picking apart the zombies, doing whatever I need to do. And I'm trying to stay away. If it comes down to it, I have a knife right in the head and I go. It's all about stealth. You acquire 0 stealth. You have 0 stealth to your back. You have 0 stealth to your back. The zombies would hear your ankles clicking from a quarter mile away. They'd say, hey, he's turning that left corner right down there on Main Street. Let's go ahead and let's go barricade him in. Your clicking ankles are giving you away. I am a ninja in the middle of the night, a black cat. I am a destroyer of this zombie world, if you would. Oh
my God.
I am a feline landing on all fours, ready to prowl. You, on the other hand,
do not make fun of my clacking ankles. You know that's my biggest insecurity. Cam, you have the attention span of a golden retriever that just got born out of a womb. You would see a zombie be like, oh, I'm about to go get him. Is that a shining light? And then you'd be from behind, done.
Okay, first off, if someone's coming up from behind, they're and I have better ears than you. I can hear
you have better ears than me.
I can hear. You're the only thing you have better than me in a sense of an ear is music taste. In terms of direction and hearing your senses, that has been instilled in me from the young age of 11 due to Call of Duty. I know where my enemy combatants are. I know where these zombies are, especially if they're sitting. I will be able to hear it and pick it up. You, on the other hand, you're gonna be so just lingering and hungering for a number 2 from McDonald's with a Diet Coke, and you're just gonna be so depressed that you don't have that you are gonna be out of. You're not gonna be in the game. You're gonna be out of it. Wait, was that a Diet Coke? You're done.
Cam, but my primal instincts of just figuring things out and surviving is way better than yours. You are over intellectual and you're going to try to figure out everything. So if I take this and I look at this map and do that, meantime, I'm just surviving. That's going to get you done for.
Just surviving is the perfect example why I would win, because your entire existence in this apocalypse is based on reactive. Me, on the other hand, I would be proactive. I'm going to say I have a barricade on 2nd Street. I know I can't go past 2nd Street, past the lights out, because I don't know what's past there. Up to 2nd Street, I have it cleared due to the weeks of work that I did last week. You are just going to be like, oh, 2nd Street, there used to be McDonald's down there. I'm going to see if they have some fries left in the freezer so I can make them. There might even be a bag of DC. I slap it a little bit and have a month's supply of DC. You're gonna go down to 2nd Street because of your lustful nature.
Cam, but you know I can eat anything. I have no regard for my health. You
can't eat zombie flesh. You'd get sick. Did
you
know that? Bet you didn't.
Listen.
Have you watched The Walking Dead? Have you watched The Walking Dead every episode, every season?
You on the other hand are gonna be like, ooh, where's my kelp juice? Ooh, where's my broccoli? I didn't get
my kelp juice.
Listen, let me finish.
They'd be in my herbal garden that I planted on the top of the building.
Let me finish. You'd be like, ooh, where's my juicer? Ooh, where's my protein? Oh, I can't count my microbes. What is it called?
Macros.
I can't count my macros. Oh, I can't eat. I can't survive.
Nobody's worried about macro intake when I'm surviving from the undead.
I would win.
You're insane.
Ludicrous.
You're ludicrous.
You can't even name 3 ludicrous songs.
You can't either. Go.
Dude, that's not the question.
Aha! Just like that. You're insane. I have better ADS than you.
What the hell is that?
Aim down sight.
See, you think the world is a Call of Duty map. This is real life.
At least I've played it. You can't even name 2 zombie maps.
See, that's the problem with you kids. You're an iPad baby, and you think everything's a game. This is real life. This is real. And I can survive
it's
real
real
life.
Oh, it's real? You can survive?
Yes.
Okay. What's that right behind you? The slow peek, he said. At the end of the day, bro, I'm definitely winning.
You're dumb.
And don't, oh my God, for a split second, we're going baseline zombies. I'm winning. If this is I Am Legend, we're both going to lose, but I would lose longer. Like, I would survive longer. If this is like Quiet Place, you're the first one gone. Your clicky ankles, that thing's gonna jump you like so quick. I mean,
I spend my whole life in silence and solitude. I'm good at being silent.
You do spend most of your life in devastated, sweaty loneliness, but I mean, you're gonna lose, bro.
You made my butt sweat.
I have exactly sweaty, devastated loneliness and silence.
I smell like one of them. You smell like perfumes. I'm normal in their environment. They're like, oh, that's they're gonna be like, that's one of us.
This is true.
They're like, ooh, he's got on a Manscaped cologne.
I already know the tactic of I off one of them, use their blood, put a Rambo mask on me, maybe get a little ghillie, and now I'm one of them.
You're too clean for that. I didn't shower for 3 weeks. You're too clean for that. You wouldn't put that on you.
But that's the thing. I'm having to survive, bro. We go to the ends to do it.
But I don't know if you're built like that. I don't know if you're built like that.
My CNS is primed more. It just is.
Everybody fled the comments with who you think would win.
Who do you think? Come on now. Like, we could actually, matter of fact, let's do this. Yikes. You might survive off that. They go, oh, hell no, I don't want that George Washington person. Oh, get out of here. Cut that. Oh, you'd look insane. Can we just talk about, you would look absolutely insane if you couldn't get a haircut. Oh my God, it'd lock up on itself.
I would wear a hat.
Oh yeah. I'm the one worried, but he's going to have his, YSK.
No,
hey, go to the merch website.
Cam would be trying to run, but he's not trying to crease his Jordans. He's gonna be like, ooh, I can't mess up my dunks. I just got these. Ooh, I won the raffle.
Wouldn't even worry about him in a zombie apocalypse.
Whatever.
You're insane, bro.
And you have a wife. 2 people's gonna slow you down. I'm built by myself, baby.
That's 2 people.
And then you got your little runt-ass dog that with bad legs.
Guess what? No, I can't even say that. You can't say that.
Oh, it's funny as fuck. I can't say that.
By the grace of God.
Ooh, God forbid.
Say one joke about my pup that I feed twice a day. Love on it, take it outside, but no, can't make one joke. Golly.
They got your ass out of there with a swiftness.
Dude, within like 3 seconds. I said the joke and it was just like disconnected. I said, wow. Okay.
And then I tried to add you back. You cannot add this user back.
Yeah, and you kept asking. You're like, where's Cam? What happened?
Yeah, I was so scared.
I couldn't even text you or call you because it would end your portion of it. Oh,
yeah.
Ridiculous.
I was trying to
Let us know who you think would win in a zombie apocalypse for real, because this guy's insane. Absolute head case.
Whatever, dude.
You suck.
All right, let's do another competition.
Sure.
Whose screen time do you think is longer, mine or yours? What's your screen time?
Bro, if you even think that is remotely close, you need to be seen. Like, you need to be studied, bro, if you think that's close.
Okay, take a guess on my screen time.
10 hours.
No way. I'm not even awake for 10 hours.
My phone's dead. My phone's dead.
Fuck.
Check your screen time.
Screen time. Oh, shit.
What is it? 11 and a half. This guy breathes and eats with his phone on. Like, I mean, absolutely stuck to it like glue. I swear on my life, if I were to open my phone, if my phone was not dead, proof, first off, so you don't think I'm ducking and dodging, clicking the lock button, it's completely dead.
Oh my God.
Okay? Not dead. I promise to God, if this screen time is over 5 hours, I will do some sort of thing. There's no way on earth my thing's over 5 hours.
I'm doing good though.
You should know that. You should know my daily routine. Like no.
I'm down 16% from last week.
You're down 16%, and it's 11 and bro.
It's not that bad.
Hear what you just said. If you were to wake up at 9 o'clock, right? You wake up earlier than that. I'll give you a bit of the doubt. If you wake up at 7, that's typically when you wake up. You wake up at 7 o'clock. Your phone, by that. If we didn't do breaks, you didn't put it down. Your phone, that means you are on your phone until 6:30. And that's down 16%. Which if my math is mathin', okay, 11 hours, we'll rough it. We'll go to 10, 16% of 10 or 100 would be another 16. So in this case, another hour. If you're down 16%, at least another hour. So you mean to tell me that last week, You averaged 12 and a half hours. You wake up at 7, you're immediately on anything on your phone, and you don't get off of it until 7:30 p.m.
It's not that bad.
That is insane. You're going to need distorted vision here in a couple, like, soon. Like, you're going to need, like, permanent 3D glasses.
I wear contacts.
You're going to need some robo-mechanic contacts. Like, once-a-life ones, not once a day. They're going to be, like, wired into your eye.
I feel like it could be worse.
You know what? Somebody buy him blue light glasses. This guy's gonna be blind
that'd be
at 41. He needs blue light glasses. He's gonna be blind.
Make him
at 41.
stylish if you're gonna put him in the PO
He's
box.
gonna be blind at 41. Oh my God, blind, bad rib cage, horrible cardiovascular health.
Well, my cardiovascular health has gotten better due to AG1.
This is true. Hey, for real though, like
It is great though.
it
is great.
really
It is great.
Just make it in the morning, a little drop of lemon in it. You're good. No pills, nothing. Go energy. It's fantastic.
So last week we had your lovely wife on.
Beautiful, amazing, lovely wife is what I tried to say. Olivia,
And
love you.
You told me she's in those Harry Potter spells on here.
Dude, oh my God.
I really think her school is Hogwarts.
It is. I have proof.
Whatever.
Dude, this was on Wednesday or Thursday. She comes home, right? So we have a routine. Like we both get home. She's like, "How's your day? How's this day?" Boom. Then she tells me about her teaching endeavors, right? So today this happened in my class. Today that happened. Recess was hilarious. Whatever. She goes, "Babe, you're not gonna believe what happened." I go, "What?" She goes, "So a little girl. Of course, I'm not gonna say a little girl's name. A little girl in my class claimed. She comes up to me, Miss Kennedy, I have a huge secret." I go, "Oh Lord, it's probably like her goldfish. She got a goldfish or something, or cats, whatever. I have a huge secret that we can't even tell the next door class. Like we can't even tell Miss blah blah blah.
Shit.
Big old secret, right? CIA operative. Where's the manila folder? I mean, someone's gonna have to lose an ear if they hear it. Type secret, right? Can I share it with the class?" My wife being Liv. Sure, doesn't even proof it. Doesn't make sure the girl could go up there and say some outlandish stuff.
shit.
Doesn't even proof it. She goes, "Of course, honey. Yeah, go." Come on, Liv. She goes right up there. She goes, "All right, everyone pay attention." She says she gets like aggressive. "Guys, listen up. This is a big secret of mine." These are first graders, by the way. Girl's probably 6, 7 years old. Huge secret of mine. Nobody else can know. You're not allowed to tell anyone. Seriously, okay? Just remember what we talked about last week,
Yes.
okay? Sages, wizards, wands,
Crystals,
spells, Mr. E,
Hits the O.
What the hell?
They play Quidditch in recess.
Yoga, Quidditch for house points. I mean, it's straight up Hogwarts at this point. This girl goes to the front of the classroom, has the rest of her students listening to her, very government-like. You know, she's up there just giving a speech. She goes, "All right, guys, this is a huge secret of mine. I'm not kidding. And you're not allowed to tell anyone or something could happen." What do you mean, first off? Right then and
What's
there,
going to happen?
Cut it off.
Yeah.
Anyway, the girl proceeds to say this. "All right, are y'all ready?" The class, yeah. "All right, guys. I'm a witch." Talk about hitting the nail right on the head. You're in Hogwarts, Olivia. You need to get out. Someone's cooking up the dark arts in a janitor closet. The Dementors are going to be there soon.
Expecto Patronum!
No, literally. She goes, "I'm a witch." They're on train station 19 and a half or whatever it is. Like
trying to run through the thing.
They're running through brick walls to get on this amazing magical trolley that sells you chocolates that you spin with coins, and then it gets really cold. Dementors come in. Proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding.
See, I would have been friends with her. We would have shared tales.
Yeah, she probably would have. She could have made it real. She could have, "Specto, what's a bliggy?" And you literally turn into a real life tale. And Peyton's sitting there, "Yes! My dream came true." Oh, thank you.
A tale would be cool.
No, it wouldn't.
Is there anything you think that I say that you think would be cool? What's one thing that I've shared with you that's kind of cool?
That our Patreon's dropping.
Whatever.
But yeah, man. I mean, that's like that. But that's all jokes. I mean, obviously.
It's the best part of being a kid.
Yeah, we love children and their beautiful little imaginations. They're so pure. But I just thought it was hilarious. Like proof is literally in the pudding.
It's good on Liv for letting her share
exactly.
that.
That's fun.
And good on those kids too.
Being kids. For like listening and being a whole.
That's awesome.
That's hilarious though.
But yeah, I don't have a good memory with school. Speaking of school, I just have a bad memory.
What do you like?
I had a school field trip that literally brought me the worst 8 hours of my life.
Go for it, buddy. Field trips are supposed to be fun.
It was traumatizing for me. It was literally the worst 8 hours of my life as an adult too.
Oh my Lord. Nothing's topped this. No 8-hour block.
It haunts me.
You're shaking. All right. Paint the picture, Picasso.
So in elementary school, I was like 3rd or 4th grade. I was a young kid.
Young buck.
Youngin.
8, 9 years old.
Never really experienced anxiety before, separation anxiety and fear until this point.
You're one. You get dropped off. No. Like,
well, this was my first time being out of the school, right? I'm used to a certain environment. I'm used to a routine. I liked going to school, getting my education, going home.
structure creates security.
Exactly. This day, they're like, we're getting on this big yellow school bus, going to a museum 30 minutes away.
No.
I was like, what's happening? What's going on?
Not the yellow bus. No. My mom said yellow bus bad. No. Yellow bus means no.
So as soon as we get on the yellow bus, emotion overcomes my body. I am not hyperventilating. I'm bawling, crying on the way there.
There's no way.
I'm in there.
There's no way.
I'm literally laying in a school bus seat like this. I'm going, I want to go back.
Oh my God.
Literally, my crush was in my class too. She looks back at me and she's
It's
like,
this is weird. Why is his tail sticking out?
so I'm bawling, crying to the point where one of the chaperones had to come from the front of the bus and sit beside me and just pat me like a damn Labrador the whole time.
It's gonna be okay, buddy. What the hell? Your hair's long. What's that? Is that a tail you got there?
What's that smell?
What's that smell?
So I'm bawling, crying on the way to this museum. I was frightened to be off of the school premises. I didn't like it. We get to the lobby of this museum. And there's just historical figures, paintings, ambient music happening. I feel like I'm in a haunted house. I didn't like that. I started to get the trembles, right? I'm shaking, and I literally have to have a chaperone holding me this whole time. The only thing that was
Okay, little weird guy.
the only thing that was keeping me secure on this field trip was I brought my favorite WWE action figure, and I held on to it for dear life.
Oh, there's no way you were that kid. There's no way.
Do not make fun of me.
There's no way. Like, just go with your book bag.
I did, but I had him with me, the little action figure, and I was gripping onto him. with
White
everything.
knuckling this little guy. Oh,
He was
my
keeping
Lord.
me safe. So as we're in the lobby, our teacher goes, we have to go up these stairs to this movie theater. Up these stairs.
That seems fun.
You would think so, but these stairs were the most steep, haunting stairs I've ever seen. It was like there was no like steady incline. It was like almost vertical. These
I
stairs,
guarantee these were normal stairs, and you were just insane. I guarantee there's normal stairs.
Haunting.
There's no way
frightening stairs.
there's no way you're facing a mountain to go to a movie theater.
And I was a young kid. I didn't experience stairs like that. I was in a one-story house. I've never really experienced stairs, so this was a big level up for any stairs I've been on.
Level up? What are you, Mario? Just right foot, left foot. Get up the stairs.
That's what the chaperone told me, but I couldn't do it. I took 2 steps and I looked up. I got real dizzy and real anxious. I started to get the spins.
The spins?
I got real nervous, right? So I just cried on the bus. I'm holding my action figure trying to walk up these stairs, but I couldn't do it on 2 feet. So I thought the only way I get up these stairs, bear crawling it.
Shut up.
I swear to you. I had my action figure in my left hand. I had a free right hand. Backpack. Tears are still on my shirt, on my eyes. I have red eyes. Chaperone's holding my back, and I was like, do not touch me. The only way I could get up these stairs is if I bear crawl. So I'm bear crawling up these stairs, right? And I'm taking a peek every like 4 steps trying to see when is this nightmare going to be over.
Oh, my God.
So
You're like a little dog. Oh, my God.
So I power through it, right? I'm almost at the brink.
The daunting journey of up the stairs.
I'm almost at the brink of tears, and I didn't look up because the higher I got, the more dizzy I got. The spin started to get real bad. So as I'm powering through the last bear crawl to get at the top of the stairs, my classmates long gone. I was way far behind because I was scared. I get to the top of the steps.
Yeah.
I get to the top of the steps. I look up to get my bearings. It is like I am in one of those mirror houses. It's just everything is like warped looking at me.
God.
And I thought, oh my God, I'm sick now. I got the flu. Like it felt like I was the sickest I've ever been. I don't know why I decided to do this. I was like, I need to see how high I am. I look over the balcony.
You're indoors. What is it?
I've never experienced stairs like this. So I look over the balcony. It was like we climbed to the top of the Statue of Liberty. How high we were. It was terrifying how high we were.
Probably like 2 stories.
I turn around, I throw up on myself.
You shut up. You suck.
I throw up.
You suck so much.
But
You suck so bad. You suck. You sucky little suck.
I was a courteous throw-upper. I threw up all over my chest. I didn't get it on anybody else.
Curdy, if I'm vomiting, whoever's next to me, sorry about you. I'll be damned if I throw up on myself.
But my mom always taught me to think of others. So I just threw up on myself. Didn't have a change of clothes.
Oh my God.
So my chaperone had to take me to the bathroom, and they were just like wiping me with napkins, and they were just like, "Oh my God," just fucking.
This kid has ruined my day.
She's like, I'm not getting paid for this damn chaperone. So, when I finally got my bearings together, got most of the throw up, there was still a big stain on my shirt. We went to the movie theater room. The field trip was in the morning. We go into the theater room, and they had breakfast laid out for us. Right?
Okay.
But like not a full breakfast like eggs and bacon. They had like little trinkets. They had muffins.
Yum. You get to refuel yourself. Vomit's gone. You're good.
I was like, thank God, maybe this could be the start to the rest of the day.
The start of the field trip.
Yeah.
The scary part's over with.
Yeah, the scary part's over with. Whatever. I walk up to the muffin stand. I go, what kind of muffins are these? They say, blueberry muffins.
Fantastic.
I'm allergic to blueberry muffins. I'm allergic to blueberries. Deathly allergic. I will close up if I get a blueberry.
Oh my God.
So
You've sucked forever. You've sucked so long.
I was just empty of throw up, and I couldn't eat a muffin.
Oh, okay. This is traumatizing.
And so they're like, well, at least get a drink. And the drinks were milk, and I'm lactose intolerant. So I had to go to a water fountain.
This is a horror story.
That's why I said this is the worst experience of my life.
Oh my God.
Whatever. We get to the rest of the field trip.
Whatever. I'm starving.
I'm starving. I'm
Dehydrated.
empty. We get to the rest of the field trip. Kids don't really talk to me. The chaperone hates me. I smell horrible.
You smell like yuck.
I missed my mom. We were away from the school.
My face is dry from all the tears.
So like we go through the whole day of this stupid museum. We finally get back on the bus and we're driving back to the school, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, at least my WWE action figure has taken care of me.
There's throw up on him.
He's not there anymore. I left him. I left my security blanket.
You left your whoopee.
I threw a tantrum. Oh, we gotta turn around. He's there.
You were that kid.
That was awful.
Like, stop the bus. Oh my.
I sucked as a kid.
Oh my God. That's you. Yeah, that's the worst. Like, I would have. Being that chaperone would have been a testimony to my patience.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Lord have mercy. That's.
I didn't have the best experience, right? I've never, and I grew up in that city for 18 years. Every time I drove past that museum, I was just like, I hate that damn museum.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Museum horror story. This is what you get here on the You Should Know.
Museum horror
That is
story.
ridiculous.
I'm getting like PTSD.
Yeah,
like I'm
about to
embarrassed.
say, you're awfully calm right now. You're thinking. That
I'm
brain, that
embarrassed.
little weak little mushy brain is there's some electricity flying around.
My
That's
drawers
sick.
are wet.
That's sick. That's ridiculous.
That's a good end of the podcast. I don't
you're-
really want to talk anymore.
It's haunting him.
Yeah, fuck, that sucked. Then I'm gonna have to read comments for a week about it.
Hey, dude, we could really like. I promise our museums, but no.
No,
it's
I'm not going to no
happening.
damn museum,
Not
especially if it has
happening.
stairs. I'm taking the elevator.
Yeah, why didn't y'all take the elevator?
I don't know, because we had 30 kids and they don't want to.
Maybe that chaperone was just making you. Maybe they were looking out for you.
Well, because
Trying to
every
make you
other
face
kid,
your fears.
no, every other kid was normal, and they would like go up the stairs.
Oh,
and
you mean every other human being could just go right, left, up a staircase?
Not me though. That shit scared me, bro.
Bro, you just like you. Oh, you had a vomit stain. You smelt like disease. You literally were bear crawling up a staircase. You left your action figure. You said there was a mirror maze at the top.
It was.
The only thing that there was to eat. You were either intolerant to it or allergic to it. I mean, that is like.
It was a recipe for horror.
Yeah, that is awful.
It's traumatic. I told you.
That sounds like a sentencing for someone. Like you do something you're terrified of, then you don't get to eat, and it's that's bad.
Well, guys, thank you so much for enjoying this episode of the You Should Know podcast. Secret code, yeah.
NWP.
That's long.
NWPL. Take a guess.
No way Peyton lies.
Nope. Next week, Patreon live.
Next week, the Patreon is live.
Confuse the Casuals, get your good karma. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment, subscribe. Everything you could ever possibly want to know, like anything, like where you're going to live here in 20 years. All that is in the description. Anything. Just any question you could possibly
Discord, all
have.
that's in the...
All of it's in the description, Instagrams, everything you need to know. And then starting next week, hence the code, NWPL, next week, Patreon live. Patreon will also be in the description. It'll be linked. It's going to be fantastic. We cannot wait to tell you more about that. Yeah. Again, for real though, happy MLK Day. I hope you got this day off of work to just kind of sit there, relax, and think of all the relationships in your life that are able to be due to MLK and other people that fought for very necessary movements and rights. So happy MLK Day. We love you. Here from You Should Know. And you got anything, Bubba, besides the shoe flip? Oh, you got something to say. You got something to say. You got something to say. What do you say?
Thank you.
No? What do you have to say?
What?
Thank you? What are you, still 8? Thank you?
I feel like a kid again.
Oh, how many koalas?
1 out of 10 koala bears don't make it home.
He'll recover. I got it. 1 out of 10 koala bears don't make it home to Christmas. My shoe flip's not as good. We love y'all. We'll see you next
There's
week.
blood. I fucking that mic, bro. Fucking hit me in the tooth.
Live show in Dallas, Texas, coming at the in like May, June.